Hello. Здрасте. Надеюсь, я не слишком напугала. Ой, 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 ой. Ой, ой, ой. Что я могу сказать? Что я могу сказать? Меня опять все заглючило. Может, я могу сказать. Давай ты не будешь глючить камеру, спасибо. Чуть-чуть потише сделаю. Что-то громко, наверное, мне кажется. Либо нет. Не знаю. Короче, всем здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Кто подойдет? О, кто пришел? Кто подойдет? Кто будет смотреть запись? Меня долго не было, да. Мне неудобно, скажем так. Поначалу просто что-то как-то пропало желание вообще что-либо делать. В целом. Типа не только стримить, но вообще существовать. Вот. А потом что-то как-то работы много появилось, и сейчас в последнее время я вот лечу свою голову. Не в плане беды с башкой, но это тоже есть, но это уже дело такое наживное. А я имею в виду конкретно, у меня начались какие-то сильные головные боли, периодически головокружение, то есть у меня такое всегда туса в голове, и непонятно из-за чего. Собственно, сейчас я тоже это бахнула себе бейсбола, не знаю, поможет или нет, но мне как-то не особо не помогает. Но я решила все-таки постримить. Типа, что нет? Хотя бы немного. Так. Я надеюсь, что один маленький демон не будет мешать и ничего не будет здесь крушить. Если вы не были и не видели еще прошлый стрим, еще в прошлом году, потому что я их не выставляла записи на YouTube, то там... Простите, я подвисла что-то. То там я говорила, что у нас появился котенок. Вы можете посмотреть ее фоточки и всякие видосики в телеграм-канале на своем. Там в описании есть ссылка внизу, так что если что, можете присоединиться к этому всему действию. И вот этот демон маленький по имени Кайса очень любит доставать меня, Диму и вообще в целом крушить тут все. Вот. И на последнем стриме получилось так, что она как бы спала, потом что-то проснулась, видимо, она очень хотела кушать. А я уже как раз собиралась заканчивать. Но Кайсу это не останавливало. Она, во-первых, очень лезла все время вот сюда наверх, где у меня стоит тут камера, телефон. Все крушить здесь хотела. А потом, когда я все уже закончила, все окей, все хорошо, я вся твоя, я тебя сейчас пойду кормить. Я не успела буквально дорезать там кусочки мяса. Я слышу, как она копает что-то вот здесь в комнате. А у нас вот здесь шторы висят, такие, ну, плотные, такие прям мощные. И я вижу, что она за столом там копает. Я думаю, oh no. Чисто, oh no. Она нассала туда. Возможно, это был знак протеста, я не знаю. Но у кошек нет такого, что они что-то делают назло. В плане, типа, у них нет вроде как обиды, то есть они никак это не проецируют. Ну, либо она дала так понять, что вот ты меня не кормишь, получай подлянку. Вот, ну ничего. Она котенок, все нормально. В принципе, уже привыкла к ее выходкам, но тяжело иногда с ней. Вот, значит, собственно, что водную часть я немного уже, наверное, оставлю позади. А сегодня мы играем в Oxenfree. Эта игра мне очень нравится. Я смотрела ее прохождение, я когда хотела сама пройти ее, но у меня, как обычно, руки не доходили, либо просто не было желания и так далее, и тому подобное. Вот, а Oxenfree очень такая размеренная в каком-то плане, но при этом она какой-то момент начинает так это тебя в напряжении держать. Но она мне очень нравится рисовка и в целом музыкальное сопровождение там просто потрясающее. Вот сейчас, в принципе, на фоне играет оттуда плейлист. И вот. Собственно, потому что Deus Ex я так и не дошла. Я хотела проходить на новогодних выходных, но что-то как-то у меня сил вообще не было ничего делать. Хотя мы прошли там не очень много. То есть я могла бы наверстать это все упущенное, но я ленивая жопа. Так вот, значит, сейчас я тут все выключу, и мы начнем. В принципе, я вроде бы все уже тут поднастроила, все посмотрела, язык русский есть, все окей, все классно. Поэтому вот, значит, так, дожать, чтобы было весело. Во, класс. Все отлично, все отлично, все отлично. Так, скажите, пожалуйста... здесь пока непонятно будет по звуку. Короче, пишите потом, как сейчас по звуку будет. Я вообще слышно? А то я вдруг опять тут говорила, а меня не слышно нифига. Вот это будет прикол. На микрофон показывает, что он работает. Значит, все нормально. Ну, по идее. В идеале. Как по звуку игра? Скажите, пожалуйста. Тяжело. Тяжело стримить, когда тебя не смотрят. Ладно. Я, наверное, пока подожду. Может, люди подойдут, пожалуйста. Значит, еще периодически проверяем. Ну, может, пока, ладно, верну, как было. Потому что мне надо знать, как по звуку. Это все. Вот. Да. Ладно. Я надеюсь, все нормально. Я надеюсь, меня слышно. Я надеюсь, игру слышно.
It used to be a military base. Well, it used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing, then it became a bird thing and a museum or whatever.
Я, наверное, также не
Henry
буду
found a
читать
station here, I
субтитры,
think, for a bit,
чтобы не
unless he was Navy.
перекликать
Around
озвучку.
Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it. Alex? Hey, still with us? You haven't said anything for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, my...
Ну, немного призадумалась, бывает. Я тоже, да, бывает, это
So
выпадаю.
you all moved in?
Not really.
А интересно,
I
это...
just got in this
Блин,
morning.
я, правда, не
And
помню,
how
что
did her mom
происходит.
meet your dad exactly?
They met on vacation in Orlando. He got lost in a... You know, actually, I'm not even gonna tell this story. It's really not worth it.
Да нет, расскажи,
No,
что
wait,
ты.
what happened? I feel like I haven't heard this.
He got lost in some gardens and he thought she worked there and blah blah blah, they hit it off.
Aw, that's downright adorable. And you guys just met tonight?
Yeah, I'd been out of school and the timing had just never worked out, so...
And what does that make you to her then? A second cousin? I don't know how people math works.
He's just a guy. What else would he be?
No, but isn't there like a term for it?
Step brother, technically.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was even a thing. Well, at least you seem cool, right? Cool guy, cool hat. You get a cool new sibling living right in your house. Sharing your toothbrush. Wearing your clothes. Eating your food. Smelling...
No, that's the weird part. I mean, isn't it like... The concept of just getting a new sister, like a puppy, isn't it kind of awkward?
No, it's been totally bizarre. But just for the record, I don't consider you a pet. So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, from way back when, like Paleozoic. Grade school era. Young enough that I've seen her in a bathtub and it wasn't sexual at all. I mean, we both looked like little skinned potato blobs.
Yeah, well, you don't see a man's toddler penis and not become best friends after that.
Yeah, exactly. Bond stronger than oak.
Мгм.
Check under your seat to make sure you don't leave behind any grandchildren.
So how do you
It's a
know
recording. They always play. Oh, we should get a quick picture. All of us. This will be like the before shot.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's Jonas, not Jonah.
Yeah, Jonas. Like Jonas Salk?
Right, patient zero, AIDS guy.
Jonas. It means oppressor, right?
Yeah, but I mean, my sign's cancer, and it's not like my hair's falling out or anything. Here's good.
Сейчас я приду, ребят.
Come on, Alex, join the fun.
Сейчас.
We need the girl in the picture, Alex, to balance some of this out.
Ну тут больше нечего посмотреть. Окей. Мне надо сейчас немного включиться
Alex,
что-то
we're not
в
taking
игру.
the pic until you get in here.
Я маленько растерялась.
Well, maybe not all night, but until the boat
Сейчас.
docks.
Так. Значит, так, мы играем... У нас главная героиня. Это Алекс. Мы куда-то плывем. С нашим сводным братом. Братом, да, я так поняла. И с лучшим
There,
другом.
great. I'll magic erase all the warts out and stuff, so don't worry. Hey, Alex, you brought the radio, right? The little portable one?
What radio?
That little, the little, it almost looks like a toy, oh, you're joking. Just bring it out, will you? There's the little guy. Our high school has a radio station, and Carly, she's a friend of ours. She's filling in because Reggie got mono from some track runner or something. It doesn't matter. What matters is that she's gonna say something like, basically, right now, about our thing. So, tune it to 88.3 so I can tell her we heard it.
Which I played because that song's been stuck in my head since I woke up this morning. But, actually, it's a little after 10 o'clock, which means my dear friend Ren and his buddies are probably just touching down on Edwards Island for the yearly bash on the beach, or whatever we call it now. But anyways, I promised him that I'd play a song from his band, so hope you're listening, Ren. Here are the red-headed bedwetters with baby carrots.
Рыжих сыкунов.
That's awesome. I hope Christina, with her talent show judge face, was listening. We must be getting close. There's no radio reception on the island. I'm glad I got to hear it before it went totally kaput.
If we can't use it, why'd you bring it? Not just for the boat.
No. You'll see. I don't expect too much, but it'll be fun. I won't undercook it. You'll see.
Короче, насколько я помню, здесь вся завязка именно с этим радио, и тут происходит какая-то дичь. Вы простите, мне почему-то хочется руку вот так поставить. Поэтому если периодически так буду делать, то я не специально. У меня немного это все еще голова побаливает. И... Это типа загрузка или что, да? Нагрузка.
Smell that clean air, boys and girls. Boy and girl. This ain't city living.
Yeah, anybody need a smoke? I have a full pack.
No thanks. I mean, I literally
Чат.
just said the clean air
Курить
thing,
вредно.
so...
Alex, you can bum
Такая
one off me if
ухмылка.
you're empty. I forget if you're a fellow addict.
Oh, you know what?
Блин, я не
She doesn't smoke
успела.
either, so...
Okay, just checking.
Я читал,
Alright.
блин,
My other
это
friend
сложно,
should be
потому что
up
я
and
одновременно
running.
читаю
Actually,
субтитры,
Dad,
и надо
I
выбирать
mean, I don't
ответы,
mean to be
и
the guy
я
to break us up
плыву,
already,
и...
but Ren,
Уah.
do me a favor? Can I have like 2 real quick minutes with Alex for a second? And you can run up and meet your friends?
Wait, is something wrong? What is it?
Nothing's wrong. It'll just take 2 minutes, super fast.
Ну, окей.
Alright, but... look, I don't want to go up by myself. I mean, can't we just stick together? You're gonna have all night to say, like,
Я
whatever.
проверила просто
But
бубус.
since you want to meet up with
Она
your
спит.
friends anyway,
We're all gonna...
No, it's fine, Ren. Go on up ahead and we'll catch up with you.
Okay, I guess.
Ну,
Oh, this is a
он
really strange
бы
way to
мог
start
просто
off
где-нибудь
splitting up.
постоять
It'll be
вдалеке,
fast. Thanks, man.
чтобы
I'll just
и
be
они
up
его
for you
видели, и он их
in
видел,
case
и то есть
whatever.
всем бы было нормально.
Ren seems nice. He's funny, you know?
Yeah, he's... Look, just what did you want to talk to me about before I suspect something nefarious?
No, it's nothing. It's not bad. Listen, I just wanted to grab you ahead of time and
Блин,
say...
извините, я бы, наверное, немного музыку потише. А тут можно вообще музыку сделать потише? А! А. Здесь нельзя музыку сделать
cool
потише.
about everything. And I guess it's just for me, I've never moved anywhere.
Просто мне кажется,
And
она
like
очень
getting a
громкая.
new family at the same time kind of feels like I'm skipping the training wheels. Not that it's been bad or anything. You and your mom have been great.
Yeah, I'm sure you miss your friends.
There's not much to miss, to be honest. Oh, and thanks for setting up the attic for me. It's cool how it's like a little bedroom. I was in the basement at my old house, so this...
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. When the flag is flying, we are... funning.
I think it's supposed to say running.
Oh.
We can catch back up with Ren now. I didn't mean to take so long.
It's kinda kitschy. Right? It's kinda kitschy.
Yeah, it's like a quiche.
Скорее какая-то была, скорее всего, игра слов, но
I
я не
think they
уверена.
block this off at night since nobody needs to use it. Or maybe they just had a parade?
Sure, either one.
У меня немного мозг ломается из-за того, что здесь вроде бы это как платформер.
If nobody lives here and the stores are all closed, whose car is this?
Oh, there's always that one lonely
Хороший вопрос.
car in every parking lot.
Из-за того, что это вроде бы платформер, то есть тут только по одной плоскости, по идее, может быть... Можно, чтобы мне не было видно мышку? Ладно. Ну, главное, что вас не видно. Ладно. И то, что здесь можно ходить вперед-назад, имеется в виду по плоскостям, вглубь и ближе, то меня это немного ломает. Вот. Статуя!
Forgot this was even here. It's a monument to some
У статуи
submarine that
нету.
was sunk off the coast.
Oh, do the radio guide thing they
Вы
talked about on
поняли.
the boat, you know? It's what 102.3? I just want to see how it works.
Okay, sure.
102.
Named after the Hawaiian god of the sea, the USS Kanaloa was launched on January 15th, 1941, and commissioned into service at the end of that year
I've never
under the
heard of this
command of
before.
Lieutenant James
Kind of
Earl
creepy
Flatman.
in a way, right?
On October 28,
Yeah.
1943,
I hate thinking about it.
was sunk by
It
the
reminds me of those
Japanese
scenes in movies where the sailors have to seal somebody up to drown or else the flooding will take the
можно-
whole ship, you know?
Yeah, no, I always thought submarine duty was like the worst possible war assignment. There's nowhere to go if something goes wrong.
А как? Все. Я хотела узнать, а как убрать обратно?
Ren's sister Allison used to work there. You'd like her. She's tall.
All right.
Как убрать радио? Подавилась.
Man, they close up early.
I guess no point in staying open if nobody's here.
Well, we're here. Maybe I want to buy an ornament or something.
Hello, kids.
Найти флюшку.
Look, the other guys and gals must be further up, so be quick now. Okay, speed read definition of Edwards Island. This is a tourist trap with shops and a beach. Nobody lives here except for some geriatric named Mrs. Adler. But, as God is my witness, we'll never mention her or any other old person's name again. We are here to drink and be stupid, a tradition apparently started by bored recruits in the 1950s who would sneak dates over from the coastal towns. They literally called it trawling. The beaten path officially ends here. The beach is past the fence. I think Jerry told me that there's a way that you used to get over there, but I'm blanking on what it was. But it's not, I mean, it can't be too difficult.
Well, look, there must be something.
Мгм. А тут, интересно, карта открывается конкретно
I mean,
на этих?
Jerry.
Ну, судя по всему, да. Ну, понятно, то есть мы вот здесь. Я мышкой не могу пока. Я еще и загораживаю. Не, ну это классика. То есть мы на главной улице, вот внизу. Нам даны утесы. Карта здесь большая. Что ж ты хотел сказать?
Yeah, exactly. So, to summarize, we are not allowed here after dark. The town is shut down, and we, the Kamina High junior class, have
Да
come
ладно,
to
это
commit
всё нормально.
improper acts. And the other thing is the weirdo caves.
Weirdo.
I think the dumpster will get us over if it'll budge.
Well, let's try it.
Anyways, the town's youths keep the whole slink over and camp thing alive and well.
No, I got it.
Yeah, isn't this supposed to be like a giant swarming animal mask wearing freakout? Where's everybody else?
Jesus, Alex, it's just supposed to be like a somewhat oversized kegger, and I think more people are coming. And the other thing is the Weirdo Caves.
Weirdo caves?
The whole reason Alex brought her radio is because...
Он так обрубил. Интересно, так задумано или нет? Ну, я помню, что связано с этими пещерами, там какая-то дичка происходит. Но так забавно, что он делает на этом акцент такой. Окей.
Oh,
Это
before we get there,
Рен.
I should probably mention
Хорошо.
that.
Oh god.
Who's that?
So there's this girl, Nona. She's just this girl, and I'm totally into her, and I want her to be into me, so just, just be cool, okay? No pouting or complaining or anything, all right?
Why wouldn't I?
Don't be like, just how you can be sometimes.
Так,
Oh, and okay, Jonas, now that we're dumpster buddies, what was the thing that you said to Alex back there? Do you have one of those vestigial tales or something?
It was not...
Just leave it alone, Ren, alright? You don't have to hear everything.
I don't have to hear everything, but I want to hear everything.
It's not a big deal.
I
Really,
hear you
just
over
forget
there.
about it.
Hey, guys.
Wait, I was about to tell a story. What was it?
About Brad's car?
Oh, well, that can wait.
Hey.
Рен, конечно, он такой.
But Nona wanted to play beach nanny, so...
В каждой бочке затычка.
Hi.
Hi.
And Jonas,
Who are
that's...
you?
Jonas.
That's Jonas. He's Alex's new in town, fresh as a daisy stepbrother.
Stepbrother.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's a trip, right?
Yeah, he's a cool guy from cool North Valley, so let's all try and show him a good time.
Just the beach and some beer will be enough, I'm sure.
Wait. You're Jonas. Jonas, the stepbrother.
Yeah. What's your name again?
That is Clarissa,
How
but
are you her
she's...
stepbrother? Like, what does that even mean?
My mom married his dad, so family law and all.
Yeah, well, I guess this is happening now. This is a thing that is happening, so... Where's everyone else?
Nicole had that tennis thing.
And?
Who else was supposed to come?
Anyone? Everyone?
Clarissa, we took the last ferry. I thought more would show up, but...
Oh my god, it's just Alex and her new stepbrother? Huh, that's it. That's who you brought. That's the group.
Come on, Clarissa. I'm fun. I'm hip. I'm with it.
Listen to yourself.
Wait, aren't you all, like, friends?
I'm friends with Nona, and I'm downgrading Ren to, like, a creepy neighbor. And you I just met.
Yeah.
Hey, what about me?
What about you?
Oh, I get it. I'm not even on the spectrum.
You see, Jonas,
Здравствуйте, здравствуйте.
normally this is like a 20 deep
У нас
rager,
тут вот-
but Pat had a party last weekend,
Да.
and...
And a bunch of
Я
kids
пока
got
молчу,
caught
потому
sneaking
что
into
они
school.
очень много
But this
говорят,
is
и я
great,
пытаюсь
right?
влиться в
We're
их
on Edwards Island. Forget those
характеры и
losers who couldn't
понять,
handle the
кто есть
weekend. Who
кто.
didn't think we could make it? Who lost my invitation? Who had to go on there?
Faster.
We've been hearing about this for years, and now we're gonna do it. This is gonna be amazing, right? Right, guys?
Да,
Yeah, the beach, island stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, the bitch. Надо идти. Ну да, значит, я правильно поняла, что тут карта открывается только когда эти указатели. Я буду подтупливать. У меня еще башка плохо варит. Что здесь такие загрузки долгие? Если честно.
Fire, man's great equalizer.
So, what's
Нормально
the,
слышно игру
what's
у
the,
меня. Игра не очень
thing to
громкая.
do here?
Хотела.
Other than obviously
Да.
go skinny dipping and get murdered by Jason Kruger.
We should explore the island. I mean, if this is pretty much a one-time thing, we shouldn't waste it.
Hey, where does that old woman live?
Oh, you mean Maggie Adler?
Yeah.
Nowhere. She's dead.
What?
Yep, killed over 3 days ago. It was all over the news. Local news, anyway. Oldest living resident. Her family's been moving back and forth on the ferry, getting all of her crap.
Oh, that's sort of a bummer.
Yeah, well, we all gotta go
Отлично.
sometime. In her case, later than sooner.
В смысле
So to
разжечь
answer your
костер? Тут и
previous
так
question, Jonas, the thing to
горит.
do is lay on the beach and drink till you can't remember where you are.
And sometimes play Truth or Slap.
Yeah, let's play that. We can inaugurate Jonas. Ease him into the night's festivities.
Truth or slap? What's that?
We used to call it Hippo, until we got tired of people asking, why is it called Hippo?
Because you get to yell, "You're a dirty hippo," before you slap someone.
You get asked a question. You have to tell the truth, but if somebody can prove that you lied, the accuser gets to slap you. It's a good, getting to know somebody game.
How can you prove that somebody lied?
Hearsay, rumor, conjecture, the usual.
All right, let's just
Понятно.
get on with it.
Короче, игра чисто на
Okay.
слухах.
So, first, we're
I'll
gonna...
start. Ren,
Uh-huh.
come on, fess up. You want to go out with Nona, right?
Clarissa!
Wait. I want to hear his answer.
Oh man, you're good at this.
Well, if being good means being kind of mean about it.
Look, it's tough to gauge. Something like...
Enough stalling. I know you want to sample the goods. Now
no,
just say so.
I mean, I like her as a friend, right? I just like her as a friend. That's all. She's cool. She's just a friend.
Let's ease off the throttle for the next one, okay, Clarissa?
Yeah.
What? This game isn't any fun if you don't get a stomach ache.
Okay, it's Ren's turn, right? He gets to ask
Ладно,
somebody
интересно.
something.
Alex!
Uh-oh.
I just had to think about which nerve I want to so delicately pinch.
Oh, please. Shoot, I can take it.
Okay. Marry, screw, kill. Me, Nona, and Clarissa.
Why?
It's fun. It's funny, I don't know. And Jonas is family now, technically. So he's excluded.
Well, I think I'd marry you, actually. We know each other the best, so...
Я просто даже не знаю, что здесь выбрать.
Perfect. Stay-at-home husband. Okay, you're going down the line.
Oh,
Who
shit.
do you do the dirty with?
Nona. She seems like she'd be present and giving, unlike some people here.
Hey, I'm present. I wouldn't lose my place or nothing. Scout's honor.
Oh, God, this is such a horrible turn.
Which, of course, means that you'd strangle Clarissa in her sleep if
Ну,
you
потому
ever
что
got the
Клариса,
chance.
она крыса.
What a shocker.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it just worked out that way, I swear.
Yes, I mean, why would you have any control over the words and thoughts coming out of your face?
Hey now, you can't control a sneeze. And I think this falls more in the realm of bodily function.
Игра не для взрослых. Просто здесь
So, Alex's
про
turn?
подростков.
Yep, lady's choice. Alex gets to pick who to ask something of.
Oh, great, here we go. What's your favorite stuffed animal? Professor Snodgrass?
Давай Джонасу зададим вопрос.
Yeah?
Tell the truth. How do you really feel about your dad marrying my mom and the fact that we're now de facto organ donors?
Well, unless you turn out to be crazier than you look.
That'd be hard.
I think it's fine.
Only known her one night and is already fine with it. What a guy.
А,
This
то
is
есть
my
они
question
буквально...
now, then?
Ага. То есть они
Okay,
реально буквально
Clarissa,
один
last
день
person you
знакомые
made out
такие
with.
поехали.
Oh,
Давайте тусить вместе. Ну,
maybe
прикольно.
something else.
Or, yeah, maybe who's the last person you hugged instead?
What's the matter? It's an honest question.
Oh, will you all relax? I've made out with people since... God. Anyways, that would have to be Ryan Fisher, 2 weeks ago in Iggy's
I
death.
knew it.
Yeah, well, he was there, and I was tired.
Clarissa's turn now.
Alex, you got a new brother. Pretty exciting. I'm sure Jonas is excited, or maybe... Excited isn't the right word. Maybe a little overwhelmed with just everything, you know? Unsure. It's a lot
Насколько
to
я
take in and
помню,
adjust to.
I'm, fine with it.
He, seems okay, right?
в начале только много вот так
Okay.
диалогов, там,
Yeah,
по-моему, дальше
but,
поменьше будет. Я,
Thanks, I
с одной
guess.
стороны, даже лучше,
I'm
потому
just
что я
saying what
пока
Jonas is already thinking.
осмысливаю,
That
что
statistics
происходит.
show if you get divorced once, you're probably gonna get divorced again. And the fact is, your mom divorced your dad. So let's put his mind at ease and hear why.
I don't really need to know the situation before. It's
Clarissa, Jonas is fine. He's not a scared puppy. None of that matters.
Well, let's hear why your parents got a divorce. in
Да
the
какая-то
first place,
разница,
and we'll see if it
ну да.
matters.
Clarissa, I don't really care why they got a divorce. Just that Alex's mom is happy.
You know why. Michael died, and it broke everything, and they couldn't handle it. The end.
Well, now you know, Jonas. Don't die and everything will be fine.
Лариса, она
Clarissa,
такая, конечно,
what?
она может
You guys,
выкинуть
honestly, I think I'm pretty much ready to do anything else besides this game.
всякую
Wait,
фигню
let's
выкинуть.
not stop like this. We should, like...
Game's over, Ren. I won. And to
Причем,
celebrate,
подождите,
I'm
я
gonna
поставлю на стоп. Причем, как бы, когда мы сказали, что мы бы кокнули Кларису, то она такая, что это, типа, следи за словами. А сейчас просто она, у нее какая-то какой-то мусор изо рта ее льется. Ну, серьезно. Лицемерие. Вот реально, Клариса крыса. Че?
Sit on the beach and drink, and maybe, if I'm feeling spicy, even take a nap.
Maybe we could
And that's exactly what Nona's gonna do too.
Fine. Whatever. Be Miss Pouty on the beach all night if you want. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
I appreciate your
Короче, я поняла, когда я хочу озвучить какую-то свою мысль, я просто буду ставить на паузу, чтобы не перебивать героев.
permission to be pouty. Thank you.
Cheese!
If you guys in your scavenger hunt or playing Ring Around the Rosie happen to find anything more interesting than a slowly dying starfish, you be sure to just let me know.
Super.
Sure, we'll grab ya if we find any,
Island Bigfoots?
island Bigfoots. Exactly.
Островитянские бигфуты.
Well, I want to inaugurate this bitch by checking out the caves. Nona, want to come?
I mean, I would.
I'm very clingy, Ren.
Fine. Jonas, you're a strapping young lad. Help boost me over the fence. The cave's just, yonder.
And I guess you expect me to just jump over after?
But like
А, нет, тут карта
I
в целом на
said,
Е
you're a strapping
открывается.
young lad.
Okay, come on.
С вами, ребят.
Where are you from again?
It's a small town near North Valley.
Oh, yeah. Is
А,
it
ну
nice?
сюда.
If you like bars on the windows.
Я уже наверх пошла. Жалко, тут бегать нельзя. А можно?
Alex, you wanna check out the caves?
Да, я
or-
уже здесь.
Yeah, let's do it. Boost me up?
Yeah, come on.
Хотя, нет. Можно было остаться типа
Come on,
с этими
I'll push you over.
поговорить.
Oh, I forgot. We never talked about John.
Oh, what, their date?
Yeah, he.
So, the cave.
they went to that
What's your
weird
bets? On a scale of
carnival?
1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
Probably a 5. Weird enough to remember, but not weird enough to tell anybody about it after.
Alright.
Hey, Carissa seems to be her normal annoying self. Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I think somebody dumped pig's blood on her in a previous life, and now she just wants to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, probably.
А
Thanks
что делать-то?
for, not ratting me out to Nona during the game. I didn't think you would, but, you know, you could have and you didn't, so thanks.
Yeah, Ren, about Nona.
What? Did she say anything? Because if she said anything, you should tell me. Like, word for word.
I think you should go for it.
Oh, yeah?
And girls like to feel wanted, you know? We want
Буду
to
их
be
это
romance. We don't
сводить.
want to play
Шипери.
games.
А чё она
Oh,
пищит-то?
alright.
Чё
I see
за
where your
азбука
head's
Морзе?
at. Now, who's ready to have their minds blown?
If you don't mean that literally, I am.
Me.
Oh, wait,
Me.
actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Those look like brownies.
Brownie Town.
Magic? What does that mean?
It means they're enhanced with certain qualities.
Я просто кругами тут буду
Well,
ходить.
maybe just don't eat too much.
No promises. Delicious. Okay, so see these little piles of rocks? The kids before us always leave them here so you know where to try and tune in the signals. So you're gonna want to stand basically right around here. And just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
Ну, вот я услышала.
How will we know when it's.
А,
Trust me. So just pull out your radio. Any day.
да здесь. Да я
While
вытащила,
we're
что
young,
за...
please.
Ну, окей. Ну, я понимаю, что, да. Так а чё? Я вижу, что она краснеет, но она ничего не меняет. Может, чуть нажать надо? Пробел, не знаю. Да ничего не происходит. Я уже в самом начале что заступила. Ах. Так, я делаю все правильно. Что? Что не так? Карта, окей. Слышь, помоги. Я не понимаю. У меня, наверное, такое лицо тупое. Ну, окей, он сказал, типа, ты поймешь, но я не понимаю. Ребята. Я туплю. Так а чё? Ну вот оно краснеет. И чё нажимать-то? Чё? Я на всё нажимаю. Карта, не то. Рен, помоги мне. Или Джонас, кто-нибудь. Давайте попробуем еще. Я тупая.
Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it would be. This isn't.
What is it? What's doing it?
Maybe the tuning's like unblocking a weather balloon or something?
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's just crazy, then, because I don't know. If you move around, it kind of changes too, I think.
This is so cool.
I know!
Давайте
Clarissa and
забудем
Jonah
про
should
этот
see
момент.
this, right?
Вы
I know
ничего
it's
не
like
видели.
weird with you guys or whatever for some reason, but
They're fine where they are.
okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5 seconds like 3 years ago.
It was for a couple of months, a year and a half ago.
She should just seriously get over it already.
Clarissa's the kind of person who doesn't feel full unless she's pissed at somebody, so... Brownies are kicking in. Did that make sense?
Are you okay?
I think so. Now, there's another cool spot.
It sounds so...
Yeah, it sounds...
Что?
Satanic.
Not what I was gonna say. But close enough.
Они про что?
Hey, what was that?
Я потеряла нить сюжета.
There's like... This is gonna sound stupid, but there's like something in here.
Famous last words.
No, I see it too.
I'm sure there is something in there. Like a giant rabies-filled bat. Or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
Or it kind of looks like a pool or something. Like a freshwater one, maybe. Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
If it's a pool, that'd be cool. I, didn't mean that to rhyme.
Cool pool.
Fortune
Но
favors
она
the bold.
сказала, типа, про этот.
Bye.
Wait a minute! Jonas!
Она сказала не то, что вода, она сказала, типа, то, что там бассейн, как водоем или как-то.
I think I mismeasured the magic.
Понятно, Рен преисполнился кексиками. Понятно, какими кексиками. А что-то Рен уже какой-то здесь преисполненный, он как раз с Алекс рядом стоит. Такой что-то... По кайфу. Здесь какие-то очень долгие загрузки. Так странно. Сейчас. Секунду. Все. Я просто... Чат нормально могла видеть. Это у меня он был типа на пол экрана. А я со своим кротовским зрением особо-то и не видела ничего. Знаете, что тупо, что по идее игра здесь завязана также на курсоре. В плане кликать там куда-то, еще что-то. Ты можешь слезть? Ну вот, не знаю, видите, появляются здесь, получается, эти как указатели. То есть в любом случае ты играешь мышкой, но при этом здесь никак не стилизован курсор. То есть он у меня просто вот как есть у Windows, вот этот курсорчик, и все. То есть никак. Можно было тоже, мне кажется, как-то это стилизовать. А ты... Спасибо. Это, видимо, во мне просыпаются какие-то нотки дизайнера. Не знаю.
Jonas, are you alright? Shout if you're, like, bleeding or something.
А что интересно, вот за вот здесь была частота? Или как это сказать правильно? Где вот это... Ой. Азбука Морзе была. Загадочно, непонятно. Вот. Пока мы тут ползем, расскажу сейчас мем, который произошел буквально за минут 5 до начала стрима. Я, значит, делала обложку для одной песни, для трека. Не, ну, типа на заказ я рисовала. И мне сейчас как бы пишет заказчик, такой говорит, что надо скинуть скрин. Что надо скинуть скрин того, что типа работа, она выполнялась именно... То есть художником выполнялась, потому что эту обложку не принимали из-за того, что там посчитали, что либо она сделана нейросетью, либо использовались какие-то, ну, типа как плагиат. Я такая, а мне вот интересно, а каким это образом вообще? Я же так... Я выпала с этого, у меня, наверное, я из-за этого в начале стрима такая немного была расшатанная. Нет, со звуком все хорошо, это просто я тупила, не могла понять, как открыть вход в пещеру. Я пропустила, что она сказала про мусор, но я не думаю, что... А, что, типа, как здесь оказался мусор? Или что-то в этом роде, наверное. Вот такие дела. See a man about a dog.
See a man about a dog. Sure, will do.
Что? Подожди, обрубленный хвост? Что? Подожди. Чуть ничего не понятно, что это значило, ну ладно.
Didn't you hear me calling for you?
Jesus, you scared me.
What are you even
Он,
doing?
походу, реально не
I'm
слышал
sorry for
меня.
going ahead. I thought I heard somebody down here, but you know, obviously there isn't. But isn't this place incredible? I mean, I don't even know how this happens.
No, it's
Но вообще здесь реально красиво.
beautiful.
See? That's what I heard. It sounds like a person almost, right? Kinda? I don't know where it's coming from.
Ну, я бы не сказала, что это похоже на человека.
Maybe it's the crazy guy who lives here and he's gonna eat out our stomachs.
Well, where is he then? In which of these tiny air holes does he hibernate? There was a light in here somewhere. I still want to see what made it. It must just be further in. Let's try and find it before we go back.
Well,
Да ладно,
seeing as
что?
how I crawled in here to get you. Might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, and I mean, look, if it's cool, we can get the others, and if it's not, we'll just leave.
Да, это ж нейросеть нарисовала, да. Да, вот. Вот такие приколы иногда выдают люди. Вообще так интересно, что у меня здесь на мониторе, получается, цвета такие прям насыщенные, бирюзовые. А вот я сейчас смотрю у себя с ноутбука, и у меня прям очень приглушенный, такой больше зеленый, чем бирюзовый здесь. И вот хрен поймешь, какой правильный. Ну, скорее всего, вот здесь правильный все-таки цветопередачи, чем в моем на ноутбуке.
Like, what is this made out of? Is it ice?
I don't know. Pockets of it are cold, but not all of it.
Что сверху какой-то этот треугольничек. Что за треугольничек?
What? Wow, how is that? Did you see the floating, triangle light thing?
Yes.
It must be like a rainbow or like a reflection of light. Those exist, right? Cave triangle rainbows.
Maybe? Until last week I hadn't heard about parrotfish either, so I guess anything's possible.
Интересно,
I
если я
think this
сейчас
is all tied to when
сделаю.
you tuned in those weird signals
Я
out
хотела
there
просто
in
еще
the,
посмотреть,
what
что
am I
тут.
trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow. I think it's all the same thing.
Really? You think?
Definitely. Try your radio.
Да
Maybe
я уже
that's like
поняла,
a
да я
frequency
хочу
or something.
посмотреть.
Like if it'll have an effect.
Maybe, later.
Come on, let's do it now. Seriously, we're right here.
Well, I want to check some of this stuff out first. The glowing thing
Вот именно,
isn't
я
going
хочу
anywhere.
осмотреться. Дай мне осмотреться, Джонас. Ты чё так преисполнился-то, блин, чел?
Apart from the triangle, this is honestly the craziest thing in here. Like, how did it even get in?
Шкаф
And I
реально,
mean, aside
типа,
from some like water damage,
Эй.
it's not really even that junky.
I know.
да, на ноуте реально всегда этот он цвет
Let's do it. Come on. Radio
коверкает,
time.
скажем так. Я абсолютно понимаю. Потому что у меня на ноуте он очень сильно затемняет картинку.
Alex, really, I want to
То
see
есть
what it's gonna
один...
do.
Я хочу посмотреть. То есть один и тот же арт, он выглядит по-разному на мониторах. Ну, в целом-то
I guess it's
логично.
locked.
Yeah,
Типа
I already
везде
tried.
разные цветопередачи, но мой ноутбук очень сильно затемняет. И если, например, я смотрю с другого устройства, там видно какие-то косяки, которые я не видела чисто из-за того, что у меня там очень темно. Вот. А к чему я вообще? А, потому что разные цвета.
Saw the man, not the dog. What the crap does that mean?
A
Да
guy
чё вы
who
так
can't
быстро
see
говорите? Я не
dogs.
успеваю читать.
Did you see the first half?
See a man about a dog? Yeah, I don't get it either.
Обрублен хвост волка с глазами. Чего, блин? Я не понимаю. А! Так, надеюсь, это в начале было.
Oh my god. Is this you? Are you doing this?
Should I stop?
No. This is awesome.
А чё, куда мне встать-то? И чё? И чё, мне другую искать, типа, волну? Частоту? А.
I can't even what's
I know.
И чё, и где? Где ещё? А. Понял. Блин. Простите. Испугалась.
What the?
Привет.
Hello.
What the fuck is this?
This is insane.
Это как
Who-
будто такая, знаете, нарезка из разных этих, как радиопередач, и просто слова вот так вырезаны. Когда... Почему мне в голове гачи ремиксы? Кто о
are
чем?
you-
Кто
who
о
are you
чем?
on the-
Listen, bobtail, shadetail, sleepy, time now is possible.
Maybe, but I don't really.
Bobtail. Leave, children. Bye. We'll see you soon.
Alex!
Jonas!
И чё? И чё? Чё происходит? Я даже не помню прохождение, что здесь такие длинные эти загрузки.
Alex! Alex!
Нормально, живая. Угу.
Alex? Are you
Их
okay?
телепортнуло, что ли? Или как
You
это?
alright?
Типа как портал какой-то?
What happened?
That is a very good question. Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. Like, I don't know exactly what happened back there, but the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb
Угу.
that
Интересно.
ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible. Don't touch that, please.
Понял.
I'd really prefer not telling your mom that you're dead. She might not take too well to the news.
Ну, в
How do you know it
принципе,
even
логично.
works?
В принципе, понятно, как он понял, что забор включен.
It works. Let's just use the tower and try and phone somebody.
Скорее всего. Не знаю. Ой.
No, I'm way ahead of you. There's gotta be some kind of emergency station or way to get out without taking the
Emergency.
ferry.
Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it. But if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really not in the mood.
Jonas, believe me, I wouldn't do that to you. Harden Tower. Oh, it's called
Блин,
that, I think, because the radio
надо,
man
короче,
who
привыкнуть
watched
к
it,
тому,
he
что
was made to
здесь
return.
прерываются диалоги, если я
I don't know
что-то
why I remember
сделаю.
that.
Wait, the guy's name was Major Dick Harden?
That would explain why I remember it.
Ну, лезь. Спасибо. Кстати, Дик — это сокращенное от имени Ричард. Внезапный факт. Тырырыры. Ты. А еще я все хотела сказать, что здесь очень красивый стиль у игры. А меня, наверное, в целом этим и зацепил. Вот, еще, насколько я знаю, есть вторая часть Oxenfree, но я не знаю, какая она. Типа, сойдет, не сойдет. Не знаю, может глянуть, как вообще по отзывам, что там вообще происходит. Может глянуть какой-то обзор на нее и потом уже решить, проходить или нет. Вот. Потому что первую часть я точно пройду, она мне нравится. Да. Я если буду подвисать, то вы не обращайте внимания. Я немного в этом, ну, где-то
I can
пребываю.
see the cave, but not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
А что, если их телепортировало...
Probably the same thing as us. Transmogrified or whatever to some other part of the island.
Great.
Тут как бы два варианта. Либо Алекс и Джонас телепортировало в какое-то другое параллельное измерение. Не знаю, какое. Либо их реально всех раскидало по острову. Вот, наверное, это хорошо, что я не помню, что здесь происходит. Я помню в общих чертах.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
В общих чертах помню, а так вообще не помню. Что хорошо. Водичка заканчивается. Как там Бобус? А Бобусик спит.
See?
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Музычка.
Okay.
Что еще есть? Опять! Опять азбука Морзе.
How does this thing... It might work if...
Их, знаете, как будто в прошлое
Hello?
портнуло, потому что музыка...
Jesus!
А я не испугалась. Потому что музыка такая... древняя.
Hello?
Alex? Alex?
Ren?
Oh, Jesus hopping Christ. Thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Harden?
Ren, how are you calling us? Phones don't work here.
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just DEFCON fuchsia.
Ren, are you all right? Like, physically all right? Because I know mentally you're
No,
probably...
I'm not all right. I mean, do I sound all right or do I sound not all right? I probably sound not all right, right?
Wait,
I'm not right,
I
right?
think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they do like check-ins, maybe?
What's that sound? Is there a cat crying in there?
Wait, Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, but make it quick, seriously.
Hello?
Кто звонит?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex? Why are you answering it? It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa?
And Jonas is with you, of
I'm
course.
in the comm tower, Clarissa. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm somewhere in Fort Milner. I don't know why. I don't remember like the last hour. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that can. It says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me? I don't care if you guys want to stay. I just want to get out of here.
Nobody wants to stay, Clarissa, but you know that the radio works?
Yeah, how the hell do you think I called you guys? I just can't. There's like a way or something to connect outside, but I'm not good with this stuff.
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the... And it dies, ladies and gentlemen.
Ren, are you still there?
Короче, понятно. Рен где-то в лесу. Она на форте. Форте. Как правильно сказать? Короче, Клариссу закинула в форт. Вот. Пойдем к Рену. По факту. Ой. Спаси Рена. Ну, окей.
Let's figure out how to turn off this electrified fence. Kickstart this great, but don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limit. Come on, don't you trust me? The light turned off.
I trust you to like not hurt me on purpose or anything, but you know, if the fence kills me on accident, it's not really about trust at that point. You know, normally.
You don't have to make me feel better about getting you SOS? Mayday, CQD?
CQD? Sounds a little different than what we're on right now.
It's,
А по-моему, там были какие-то звуки непонятные.
Did you get anyone?
I think someone was there, but I don't know.
Подозрительно, как это все происходит. У меня такое ощущение, будто их реально закинуло куда-то в прошлое или что-то типа вроде этого. Жалко, они не могут... Я на правую кнопку мыши... Блин. Мышки могу открывать радио. Ну ты вообще обалдеть. Я могу вообще одной рукой играть, по сути. Иди. Кайфовая музыка, конечно. Ну здесь на фоне играет музыка, потому я не буду пока включать. А ты пойдешь со мной, нет? Ты не хочешь? Ладно. Типа я одна пойду, да? Спасибо. Окей. Сомнительно, но окей. Музычка здесь, конечно, вообще была ебовая. Мне прям нравится. Джонас, иди со мной. Джонас, пожалуйста, не бросай меня, Джонас. Мне даже интересно, про что вторая часть. Oxenfree. Что там происходит? А что с Ноной? Нона, типа, не смогла дозвониться, да, судя по всему. Ну, окей. Да, вот видите, не горят эти лампочки, значит, он не работает. Все. Все, окей. Ну, нам... Сюда, я так понимаю, просто выйти потом. Да? Нет? Да? Я не понимаю. Ой, что у меня... Головешка туго соображает, если честно. Так, ну главное... О, ты со мной. А подожди... Ну, я так понимаю, нам тут, да.
I'm fine, I guess.
Мы правильно
Why?
идем? Блин, жалко, непонятно, как мы правильно вообще идем или нет.
Just checking, you know?
Да, значит, правильно мы идем.
Okay. How are you?
Could be better, but we'll get through this and on to bigger and better.
Good talk.
Small talk, как говорится. Small talk это обычно, помню, в всяких общественных местах. В автобусах я знаю, что есть такая фигня. Когда просто какие-то рандомные люди начинают общаться.
I didn't realize just how much woods there were. This is like a genuine forest.
What's the matter? Not the outdoorsy type?
Well, if it's in a city with concrete and a little open all-night pancake place, then yeah, I'm outdoorsy and that I'm outdoors. But I just want to make sure, you know, that we know where we're
У
going.
нас есть карта.
We do.
Yeah, of course. It's just over the river and through the wood, like the song.
Yeah, but in the song, the horse knew the way to carry the sleigh. Through the white and whatever snow, I think.
Yeah, and in this particular scenario, I'm the noble steed who will lead us merrily to grandmother's house.
And grandmother being.
Being Ren, right.
You know, this whole place really creepily reminds me of a park or woods, I guess, near where I used to live. It's really kind of felt just like this.
Oh, yeah? What was that one called?
Peabody, I think.
Peabody.
I'm trying to remember the sign, but like half the letters had fallen off, so it spelled pea-pork. My dad was really happy to move here, you know. He said the schools were safer, less knifings per capita. I guess he
Я
never
уже
considered the
забыла,
danger
сколько
of
здесь всяких таких
whatever's
приколов.
happening right now. But, you know, everything's got some.
Yeah, we once had a mall Santa who was kidnapping kids. I think that's been so far the scariest thing that's happened.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that does sound pretty scary.
Чё показывают? Музычка есть. Выключу пока. Музычка криповенькая. По радио имею в виду.
This thing's so weird looking. Apparently it's 400 years old. There's a cafe in town named after it.
And next on the tour of Edwards Island, an old bush.
Well, I think this stuff is interesting. It's 4 centuries old. You're not impressed by that?
It's a tree, so not really, no.
Да он просто в целом, потому что не фанат.
When he was stationed at Fort Milner, Colonel Tim Russell would frequently wander the woods west of his barracks and sketch the wildlife he'd encounter on his walks. After the fort closed in 1974, he led a petition to make the land federally protected, and in 1988, he succeeded. Now, Edwards Forest is an internationally recognized wildlife refuge and bird sanctuary, home to 120 bird species, most notably the white-tailed towhee, a large sparrow indigenous to only this island. The roosting tree that stands before you is a 400-year-old red alder, famous since its discovery in 1655, when Franciscan friars noted that its unusually twisted trunk is bent true north. When he was stationed at Fort...
Интересно. Что, типа он наклонен именно на север. Сюда? К мосту. Что я такая А ты можешь говорить, пожалуйста, нормально? Что я какая-то желтая на камере. Скорее всего, из-за заднего фона, который такой этот холодный. И поэтому спереди я кажусь желтым. Желтый. Я как будто желтух. А тут можно залезть, интересно? Тут тоже можно залезть. Ну... подожди. А там что? Слезь! А тут что? Ага, то есть я могла типа либо по низу пойти, либо поверху. Окей. Понял. Капец, не скалолазы так-то. Шастают тут по этот.
Why is there a cable car here? Couldn't they have just made just like a normal bridge?
It's not a cable car, it's a bridge ferry.
Bridge ferry?
Yeah, it's like an army thing, or... I know there's rules about what you can build on protected land, so maybe this is all it's zoned for or something.
It looks less than welcoming. Or...
Oh, check out the smallest cemetery in the Pacific Northwest. Literally, it's from the 1800s.
Jesus, I thought that was a pet cemetery. I'm kind of relieved, this island's depressing enough. But, yeah, the bridge doesn't look particularly secure.
I don't know. I think we have to.
Oh, come on. It's the woods. There has to be, I don't know, other dirt we can walk on to get to Ren.
Sure. Maybe.
Alright, well, let's just see if we gotta take the, conveyor thing. It's been
Ну,
running
выглядит
here
реально
since
не
the
особо-то
invention of
надежно.
ovens.
Ну... Нам налево. Тут что? Че пора... Да блин. Махнулась, что пора делать? А, я же могу на пару кнопку мыши точно. Ты про кого? Окей.
Power Transfer Station 167.
Там замок. Нет? А,
Okay, that's a little strange.
я думала,
Why
там
wouldn't they
замок.
lock it? I mean, somebody should have locked it, right?
Maybe the guy in charge of the forest closet forgot.
Ну,
Maybe. Or he's dead.
тогда он не очень подошел к своей работе.
Yeah, maybe.
Такой взял, оставил.
Being terrorized on an island by unseen forces really makes you miss television.
Well, maybe if we get the power working, you can catch up on the soaps.
Soups.
I found the circuit breaker.
Wait, the first thing it says is beware of overload. Do not attempt restart without supervision. So I don't know.
Terrific. You'll be my supervisor. Supervisor Jonas. So what does it say to do?
Just let me do it. That way, if something bad happens, you know.
That's very sweet. Really, but I'm not the type of sister you need to throw your coat on the puddle for, okay?
Okay, it's your barbecue.
Я, наверное, как-то...
If you're gonna pull it, you might as well do it now.
Я не знаю, сейчас стоит это сделать или нет. Я не все посмотрела
It's the
просто.
switch right there.
Ладно, все, я нажму сейчас.
What did you flip? Because it kind of did the opposite of what we wanted.
I flipped the... It's the only one, Jonas. What other switch could I even flip?
Oh, good point. The lamp's flickering. Do you think it's on backup power now or something?
Это что, хоррор?
It sounds like it's emitting some weird noise, too. Right?
Yeah, a little. For some reason, it reminds me of the cave. Let's just try to get the power on, alright? Everything about this is making my skin crawl.
It's... I can't believe this. It's locked now.
It's okay, we'll just... There's gotta be a way to turn the power on still.
А вас не смутило, что лампа в целом стала красной? Да? Ну окей. Ну, я так понимаю, 95, да что-то.
Any ideas?
The light kind of reminds me of that triangle thing. I don't know why.
Я
Maybe
понимаю.
it's a transmission or something. Other than that, I don't know. Hop up and down and cry about our bad luck.
Там был скрэм.
That's... God, I haven't heard this in forever. This is something my mom used.
Блин.
I am so tired of this funhouse bullcrap.
Испугался? Обосрался. Вот поэтому мне, видимо, нравилась эта игра. Просто внезапный бу. Все. И ты уже лежишь от испуга. Ой! Что-то у меня аж...
Was that there before?
Нет, его не было. Это
Alex?
сел...
Are you all right?
It's just a chair, so.
Well, it's making me feel like bugs are on my skin. So,
Надо было
come on,
напугать его.
let's go. What a night, huh?
Yeah, sorry about this.
А
No,
наверху
no,
чё?
I'm not saying
Ладно,
it
может,
like
пока
it's
типа рано.
anyone's fault.
Если что,
It's
еще можно
nobody's
там
fault.
пройтись,
It just
посмотреть.
happened. Stuff happens.
If I hadn't brought the radio and hadn't tuned it into that. Whatever.
No.
Ну, опять-таки, тоже вини себя такая себе сейчас ситуация. Типа, ты же не знала, что здесь такая дичка происходит. И вообще Рен сказал взять радио, так что давайте все валить на Рена.
Don't say that. Well,
Humming like a barracuda.
barracudas don't hum.
Well, this one is.
Praise the
Hallelujah.
Lord.
Как будто бит отбивает. Чипи-чипи, чапа-чапа, простите. Тяжело. Тяжело. Мне кажется, я скоро буду просто разговаривать с какими-то мимасными видосами. Либо звуками. Серьезно.
Well, when you look at
Мы же
that,
правильно
it
идем,
didn't
да?
collapse.
Все, лагерь, лагерь.
That's
Жалко, здесь
one good thing.
на Е
happened tonight?
нельзя этот...
So you're saying you were expecting it to?
I have once, but it
На
didn't.
Е нельзя обратно
So,
карту брать.
you used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound like.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about a lot, but a few times.
Yeah, I can see this place being cool, like in the summer, or even in...
Some people camp here, but it's weird. I don't know why they just leave their tent.
Looks kind of dumpy, like, I don't know, like it's been abandoned.
Есть
But
такое.
seriously, it's nice having a little getaway like this so close to you.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what Ren made it sound like.
Yeah.
I only mention it because my family trips were awful. My mom would always insist on going to Missouri every single year. Ugh. I mean, it was all we could afford, but still.
Why was it so bad?
There just was nothing to do. And my parents wanted to give me a good time, and they couldn't. And I could tell. I don't know. I look back on it now, and those dumb trips are kind of like, they're just containers for, I don't know, the memories that I have with her. Nowadays, I think what stuff happens matters more than where stuff happens. But, I don't know. I changed my mind a lot on that.
Yeah, maybe. After tonight, I might disagree, though.
I wouldn't blame you.
Я хочу на костер посмотреть, дай мне на костер посмотреть.
Wait, wasn't this... We passed this a minute ago, right? And it wasn't burning?
I honestly don't remember.
Какая-то петля времени, как будто бы.
You used to come here a lot as a kid, right? To the island. I mean that's what...
Something's wrong. We've already done this, like, twice.
Done what? 'Cause I don't remember any of this.
We're I think we're going in circles. We've seen these same damn trees like I don't know how many times now.
We just got off the tram thing, Alex. This is all new, so, I mean, what are you saying? Are we lost? Or is it some...
Keep repeating this one moment for some reason. God, can't things stay normal for like 2 friggin' seconds?
Well, it's more than a little
Mitch.
troubling that I can't tell besides a headache I've only just noticed, but okay, let's deal with this now, sure.
This is, new. It's kind
Причем,
of weird.
кстати, по радио ничего нельзя настроить.
I had the
Я
exact
думала,
same
может,
kind
как-то...
when I
Ну,
was a
здесь, видимо,
kid.
это как
Yeah,
сюжетно
why would a
заложено.
toy company make two, right?
Джонас, ты чё такой,
I
это,
love the jokes. Keep it
ехидный?
up, see what happens.
Ты чё? Не мяч.
Take that, ball.
Боу.
Who's there?
So it's just... I'm taking a picture of the ball moving, not your kicking, just so you know.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
Okay, I'd like to know where this is going.
Maybe don't antagonize whoever.
Okay.
Блин, если честно, то это очень жутко. А, у меня прям мурашки пошли. Это, знаете, мне очень нравится сейчас игра Little Company, и там выходят разные моды на игру. И там вот есть мод, что он, например, повторяет голоса игроков. То есть независимо, там, по-моему... Я, кстати, не знаю вот этот момент. Независимо от того, жив ли игрок или нет. То есть это кооперативная игра. Жив ли твой напарник или нет. Но ты можешь слышать именно как говорит человек, то есть голос человека. А это на самом деле очень крипово. Вот. Мне напомнило. Вообще, на самом деле, я бы хотела поиграть в Little Company, но... Одно играть как-то тупо. Это надо кооп собирать. Но игра очень классная, мне очень нравится.
I think they have
Действительно.
a sense of humor.
Hey, come on.
А все, он устал, не хочет играть. Ну. Я не могу частоту поменять, кстати. Или... Ой. Ага. Что-то как-то сломалось, как будто, ладно. Как-то по-другому просто... Что за выстрелы, интересно? Тут, да, тут что-то какой-то замес именно с прошлым, то ли с...
Oh my god.
My doctor's not gonna be happy with my blood pressure this year.
Второй
Yeah,
мировой.
mine neither. Alex, I think we're dealing...
Кайсочка спит, да, она сзади тут. Да, она спит. У нее там лежанка на моем столе.
with ghosts. Just a hunch.
Maybe.
What else could it be?
Jonas! Jonas, where are you?
Ну, хотя бы помехи ушли. Уже хоть что-то. Непонятно. Что происходит? Что такое? Что происходит? О!
Whoa, wait, what's happening?
Не говори ему ничего.
Tell Michael to stay with Clarissa. They like each other a lot. But Michael's dead. How could I even...
Wait, we've done this before.
Oh, really? Again?
It's alright, we must have just missed, something.
Can you kind of remember more now?
It's starting to stick. Yeah, I mean, it's still
То есть
sort of
теперь
foggy,
Джонас,
but
он тоже...
whatever, I'll deal with it.
Да, Джонас, он теперь тоже такой, ага, мы в петле. А ты знаешь, так бы и подумал, что свихнулось это. Алекс.
Huh. It's just like the armoire in the cave. Super duper old, but in like new condition. It's one of those, magnetophones, I think they're called. Or...
You know, I didn't realize I felt like a pressure in my head until right now. Maybe doing that fixed the loop. But whatever you did helped something, I think.
Really? It is?
I think. Let's just keep going and get Ren.
Здесь почему-то иногда пролагивает, начинает лаговать... Блин. Начинает баговать вот это радио. Типа я пытаюсь вот крутить, а он... О, всё. Звуки-то страшные какие. Музычка. Да Кайса вообще хорошо устроилась.
This is really insane, Jonas. Like, the craziest thing that's happening to anyone right now is happening to us.
True, but...
But...
Nah, I couldn't think of anything to say. What do you think they want? The ghosts.
I don't know.
I just hope they want to, like, play soccer every once in a while, and that's it.
Ну, как бы такие себе желания у призраков поиграть в футбол. А, что, я не могу выше, да? А, могу. Что есть? Чё я лезла? Тут ничего нету. Лезь. Чё лезла? Зачем? Я думала, что-то будет. Что-то прикольное. Ничего нет.
Oh! I remember this. The two Jacks carved their... Jack Mitchell and Jack Ladd, they used to hang out together all the time. And they carved their names into this bench on a school trip once.
Jack and Jack.
You don't care, do you?
No, please, keep going.
Okay. On another school trip, they...
Stop.
Да ладно, интересно. Что за Джек и Джек?
Is that Nona?
О, Нона. Я что хотела сказать? Просто я в последнее время смотрю на ютубе одного челика. Ну, с Димой, точнее. Точнее, Дима его открыл. Дмитрий Бурдуков, по-моему, правильно его зовут. Очень интересный контент. Если интересно про игры узнать. Он в основном делает там про музыку, но про музыку в играх. Но у него очень интересно есть про игры, как там некоторые создавались, как вообще это все происходит. Я вот что-то не могу припомнить, чтобы он делал, например, про Oxenfree, хотя это было, мне кажется, очень интересно, потому что здесь музыка, она действительно цепляющая такая, вот. Я не знаю, к чему я это, я просто сейчас вспомнила внезапно. Но если вам интересно, можете посмотреть вот Дмитрий Бурдуков. У него очень классный канал.
Nona.
Don't move.
Nona, come on, it's us. You can see it's us. It's me and Jonas.
This night has turned banana bread. really fast, and I'm seeing things and forgetting things, and I bumped into you once already, and it was horrible. So, we're gonna take it a...
What are you talking about? Back at the beach?
I'm talking about the Alex I saw at the pier. After the cave looked like the freaking 4th of July, and I lost track of everybody.
Nona, believe me, that wasn't us.
I don't know that yet. So, just look. You're not gonna talk about my grandfather. You're just gonna stand there, politely, and tell me if you've seen Clarissa. Cause I've been looking.
Clarissa's
No, we haven't. But we're looking for Ren right now. So have
Ты чё
you,
перебил
have
меня?
you maybe seen
Джонас.
him?
No, not Ren. Okay, well...
Hey, listen, Nona. You should come with us. That way we're not all, separated.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
All right, okay. Hey, I get it, I do. I'm jumpy right now too,
Just hold up a second, Nona, okay?
Yeah, can you just...
Don't come near me.
Come on, Alex. Just back away.
Nona, it's me, Alex. Remember?
Can you go to the comm tower and wait for us? We got the lights on there, and it seems pretty safe.
Nona, Clarissa's at Fort Milner, okay? She's somehow gotten some two-way to work.
Fort Milner?
But I think it'd really be better if you just waited for us to find her ourselves.
Yeah? And the comm tower is... where?
It's the Cloudbuster at the edge of town. Can't miss it.
And you. You're really you? Really?
Yeah, Nona, it's me, Alex.
Alright, bye.
Что-то Джонас какой-то очень... Ты чё?
That girl's a peach.
Ты
And
чё
what's with you telling
поплыл-то?
a clearly very deeply troubled person to go explore an abandoned military fort alone? You don't even like that we're gonna have to do it. But Nona?
She made it this far alone. And if she gets to Clarissa while we're getting Ren, all the better for it, right?
I just hope she goes to the tower, that's all. For her sake. And for your conscience.
Oh, give me a break.
Что-то Джонас какую-то дичку творит, если честно. Ну. Что-то как-то... Ой, а там какая-то шняга наверху, непонятно. Она и играла в мячик. Она хотела поиграть просто. Ну, залезай.
Hey, just for me, I want to know. Back at the bridge, why'd you flip the switch yourself? You could have let me do it. I'm just curious.
I just wanted to see what would happen, to be honest.
All right. Okay, that must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway? Like, nobody's going anywhere. Doesn't the whole thing...
This was a mining island before the war. And the land, as you can tell, it wasn't really conducive to most different ways of transport, so they dug into the hills and laid down tracks and carted the coal by freight to the pier for the boats.
Can I ask you something?
It kind of depends.
You think I'm kind of a slacker idiot, right?
Почему?
Like, I wouldn't find any of this stuff interesting?
Jonas, I think you're smart. Come on, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I just sometimes get these, whiffs of... I don't know. I can't think of the word for it.
Maybe it's stress? Like from what's going on right now?
You think I don't know stress? I know stress.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. Nah, it'll come to me.
Джонас плывет, по-моему, немного.
I think I remember reading that this well is supposed to be the first thing
Фига
ever
себе, 1600.
built or whatever on the island. Back in the
17 веке.
1600s.
It doesn't have a sign or anything.
17 веке. Я не успела. Я считала какой-то век. 17 век, да. Древний колодец. Вообще, вот этот весь остров мне напоминает Дом странных детей чем-то. Там же тоже как такой... Ну, кто читал или там смотрел фильм, не знаю. Фильм мне не очень понравился, честно. Кто читал книгу, то там... Книги. Серию. Там вот именно как раз такой остров непонятный. Но он более мрачный, что ли. Здесь все-таки такая растительность, все-таки что-то такое поприятнее будет. А там вот именно я представляла в этом вот этот остров, Дом странных детей, как он такой весь постоянно в тумане, какой-то серый, промозглый, вот, неприятный, скажем так. Вот. Что-то внезапный вброс от меня. Невнятный. Что
This
расскажете?
island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers, Spanish settlers, but few stayed long, preferring the ranch work offered by the mainland. After 1890, the island was gifted to Colonel Caleb Edwards for his part in the American Indian Wars, and he would lease it to several mining companies throughout the early 1900s. This relay station served as the center of a makeshift railroad that carted coal to northern and southern piers. When Edwards died, the government saw a hole in national security at the outset of World War II and decided to take control of the island once again, founding Fort Milner in 1941. This island has had...
Мне надо было купить энергетик.
Oh man, thank God. I thought you were a werewolf.
Why
Werewolf.
would we be a werewolf?
I've convinced myself.
Good to see you're okay. It's bad out there.
No, I'm good. I'm just glad you're here.
Простите, я вспомнила свои любимые шуточки. С Werewolf. Ну, связано не с волком. А... Что заказывают собаки в кафе? Вафли. И еще мое любимое. Какой любимый напиток у собак? Раф.
Do you have, like, any idea what's going on?
It must be the way station. And actually, help me understand, why would an island need anything like that anyway?
Все, простите.
Jonas, we're repeating the same stuff again.
We are? It's kind of weird that you can tell when it's happening and I can't,
Кстати,
right?
да,
I mean,
она это
it's not
понимает,
like-
а он нет.
I mean, I'm glad someone can tell, but
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be worried about it if I were you, because believe me, it's pretty obvious.
okay, well, I don't really know what to do with that, but fine, I'll worry about it. Thanks.
Что-то Джонас, как будто он с каждым разом все более какой-то токсичный становится. Такая вот нотки пассивной агрессии прям выходят из него.
There's your boy.
Hey, Ren! We made it, finally.
Ты куда?
Ren?
Рен.
Is he in shock or something? He looks weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Радио ничего не передает. Стой! Рен, стой.
What's he doing? Is he like sleepwalking? I don't know how he like fell asleep during all this, but
I've seen sleepwalking, okay? Michael sleepwalked, and the worst he'd do is take his pillow into the hallway. This is like something else.
Не, ну люди могут что угодно делать, когда они ходят во сне. Но не могу сказать точно.
Ren, are you in there? Come on, pal. The neighbors are here and they want to borrow some sugar.
this isn't a guy on drugs. Not that I want to like alarm you.
Ren!
I hope you have a plan B.
Почему здесь два магнитофона? Интересно. С чем это связано? Ну, давайте попробуем вот этот магнитофон, я не знаю.
I don't know if you remember, but the last time we got stuck, we used one of these things to get out of it. So I'm not just messing around right now.
Yeah, I remember. Kind of.
А, это значит, надо два запитать. Все, я поняла. А ты думала, что выбрать надо, что зависит от этого. Не знаю. Оказывается, нет.
Hey, where'd Ren go? He was standing right there.
I thought this would have fixed it. Like last time.
Такой
didn't it?
звук был
The
противный.
time stuff? Yeah, I mean, I think it did. I don't feel as foggy.
What was our job going to be exactly? That's our job. About 3 square miles of limestone and coal. Okay, what do? We were going ashore through the choppy surf under the narrow beaches in the north. But what was our job going to be exactly?
This island has had many owners. Portuguese explorers,
Какой-то волна.
Ren must have used this to call us.
Oh, it looks smashed.
Это что? Ой, музыка сменилась. Ой. Ой-ой. Ой-ой. Прям.
Crap. I don't... Maybe we shouldn't, go near him?
Ren, can you hear me?
I mean, I know they say don't move somebody with a spine injury, but it's like... We gotta do something, right?
This is a little different than a trampoline accident. He's, like, turning into the Star Child.
I know, it's different. I know it's different. I'm just saying we should do something. I don't know what, but something.
Друж.
Whoa, is that helping? It's doing something, but...
Helping him, hopefully. I don't know.
Чел.
Oh, God.
Talk through, child.
А куда же у нас пропал?
Stretched. Better. No.
Jonas, where did you...
We are abounding. Not one.
О, Джонас.
But do not be stood to our dolls would never plot hurt you. Can won't hurt you.
Can we, help you? Or...
Leave. Possible.
I don't know what you mean, so I can't.
Grounded by Adler. The Margaret. Pretty little Poppy.
Peggy Adler. That old woman? What does she have to do with anything?
That old woman was young once. We were young once. Sit still. Bear fruit. Tag. Yeah.
Holy mother of God. You guys...
God, Ren.
Man.
Ren, Jesus, are you alright?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Ребят,
Give me a week.
тут
Why?
треугольник.
Why? Actually, thanks for coming, by the way.
Sure.
Why is this happening? I mean, I've been here. I visited this place like 15 times. And before now, the worst thing that ever happened was like a kid would lose his shorts to the undertow.
The island's haunted, Ren.
Like haunted with memories or elevators on their period haunted?
The second one. We still have to go to Fort Milner to get Clarissa, but I think, Ren, you should go to the comm tower. We've been trying to send everybody there. I emphasize trying because this little one likes telling people to go into dangerous places alone. Like Nona.
I sense a story here.
We'll tell you later.
No, you were wrong the first time and you're wrong now. Ren should just come with us to Milner.
No, I think I'm with your new brother in training here. I'd really rather just shack up at the communications tower if that's alright.
Great. Then we're all
Ну,
agreed.
я не знаю. Я бы реально лучше бы одна никуда не ходила. В том плане. С Ноной там другая ситуация. Она потому что она не доверяла им, она не хотела с ними никуда идти. Поэтому, понятное дело, я выбрала, чтобы она отправлялась к Кларисе, потому что с Кларисой она хотя бы в хороших отношениях. А здесь оставлять Рена одного и, например, его отправлять одного вот к этой вышке, это, ну, такая себе идея, потому что, ну, он на измене явно чел. Что еще хотел сказать? И вот на месте Барена я бы лучше пошла, конечно, с этими двумя. Ну, как-то было бы поспокойнее, скорее всего, потому что одному шпёхать до этой вышки, ну, сомнительно, но окей.
From adventure.
Ай,
Alright,
не успела.
well, guess we're going that away, so
Ладно.
we'll see you at the comm tower. Hopefully with Clarissa.
Good luck.
Right back at ya.
Milner Ho?
Milner Ho.
Окей. А то есть никого не смущает, да, треугольник, да? Ну, окей. Я сейчас тогда, короче, отойду на пару минуточек, потому что мне надо поменять, налить, точнее, водичку. У меня пусто. Сейчас я вернусь. Сказать. Можно, в принципе, устроить небольшой перерывчик, я так думаю. Поэтому сейчас я сделаю вот так. И вот так. Наслаждайтесь, так сказать. Я не думаю, что надолго, где-то на минутки 3, может быть, где-то так. Я вернулась. Ой, сейчас. Я вернулась. Так. Блин, мне так не нравится, как у меня волосы лежат. Ну ладно. Так, останавливаем. Ой, сейчас я забыла попить. Поставить, чтобы я не свернулась случайно. Идем. Ничего нету. Ничего нету. Так, ну нам сейчас надо идти, получается, в форт. А ты чё, обратно-то пошел? Ты чё? Ладно. Стоит, тупит. А, он, скорее всего, типа к вышке пойдет через верх. А, понятно. Секунду. Мне тут отправить кое-что. Ой, какой звук
Can anyone
был.
hear me? Anybody?
Clarissa?
Damn it, is this thing working? If anybody can hear me, I'm at Fort Milner in the, I think in the gym or something?
Well, she's around here somewhere.
She sounded sort of scared. Like in dire straits, actual trouble right now scared?
Look, I think we can all be included in whatever definition of trouble there is, so...
Секунду.
Ren said something about Fort Milner being decommissioned, right? But, and hear me out, what if it isn't? What if they just said it was decommissioned, and there's, like, still people, like, in there, like, doing stuff?
Типа какой-то проект.
What are you even talking about right now?
Испытание.
What if all the stuff that's, like, happened to us, the stuff we've been seeing, is, like, the direct result of some government secret project?
Просто я говорила.
Like, what if there's some...
О, это что, теории заговора? Вау.
Experimental...
Secret project? Like what? They finally harnessed the power of...
Mind control. Yeah, mind control. And they've, made a mind control machine, and we've all been suffering like a collective mirage. That's not...
Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? If none of this has happened, it's just some kind of fever dream from an experimental acid trip bomb.
I don't know about great, but it'd be nice to know.
Ну, в какой-то степени, да. Ага, дверь не открывается, понял. По радио тоже ничего не передают интересно, только помехи. Ой. Ой. Окей, идем дальше. Почему здесь мигает лампочка? Меня это напрягает. Причем, кстати, здесь дома-то такие, ну, довольно высокие. Не сказать, что прям небоскребы, но высокие постройки. Все-таки. А чё мигает лампочка? Нет. Подожди. Это вышка.
Where are you?
Clarissa!
Oh, forget it.
It's like... It's not locked. There's like something blocking it. Clarissa!
She wouldn't have barricaded herself inside, right? What do you think? Keep looking?
I think... We should keep looking.
You're probably right.
Так, ну, с радио пока ничего. Значит, все-таки на вышку надо сюда. Клариса. Что-то там The Beach. А, нельзя, да, посмотреть, что это? Я вот не понимаю, что это значит. Клариса. I'm at the beach. I will. I'm at... Я не понимаю, что значит это слово. Причем это Нона, типа, написала. Ну, как будто бы. Или то, что, типа, она написала Кларисе, что встретимся на пляже? Или чё?
I'm at the observatory. I found something.
Может, мне стоило сначала вниз спуститься, там
Hear this.
посмотреть?
2 seconds.
Okay, so?
I mean, that's kind of conclusive, right?
She didn't think it would actually happen,
No, you didn't, and I knew you didn't, and
so we're giving up.
No, we're, honoring wishes.
Is that what we tell the cops? What we tell her? Just tell me you don't know what to do, so that we can both look it right in the eyes.
I don't know what to do.
Because you didn't think it was going to work either.
No,
But it did.
it did. I'm really scared.
Me too. You
Good.
want to take a second?
And do what?
Be scared? Together?
Okay.
Что-то ничего не понятно, что происходит. Что за челики? Кто это?
Dinner time. It's never too late to make dessert. Not anymore.
What the hell is this?
Do you want to play a game?
Кстати, звуки появились с
All right,
дождя.
I know the answer is no, but we kind of do have to find Clarissa.
Потому что до этого
so
было просто
just
тихо.
ignore the question and then...
Sure.
Причем, когда мы шли, то... Наверное, лучше так буду делать. Очень светло. Когда мы шли, там вроде бы был звук грома, но после вот этого перехода радио вернулись все звуки. Интересно. Restricted, keep out. Restricted. Не знаю, как правильно.
Photography prohibited.
That is a very serious sign. Restricted, keep out.
Restricted,
Well,
значит,
they're
я
not
правильно
messing
сказала.
around.
Yeah, that sign's old. Like back when we were fighting Nazis old.
Still, it's a little disconcerting.
Мишени.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky.
You ever fired a gun?
No. Never really wanted to either.
Там скелетон.
Yeah, me neither. My grandfather had a snub-nosed centennial. Even small, they're heavy. I never liked it.
Что там? Spooky, scary skeleton. Я надеюсь, вы поняли, о чем, что я
See
пою,
that
иначе
sign?
это
They
совсем
were
будет
originally going to
безумно.
make this whole place into a museum, but quit halfway through.
It doesn't look very, safe, so I can understand why.
Ну да. В целом, это местечко не выглядит особо безопасным. Может, что-то послушать. Давайте послушаем. Я, кстати, не помню, сколько игра долгая.
Fort Milner was the home of the U.S. Army Radio Communications School, which saw more than 100,000 students take its curriculum. During the years it was open, the school trained troops from the various armed services in applied oral communication, radio and TV broadcasting, telecommunications, and what was then state-of-the-art techniques in code breaking, using an form of computer technology. The school was moved to Fort Baxter in Southern California when the post closed in 1974, and it still resides there to this day. Fort Milner was the home of the U.S. Army Radio Communications School, which saw more than 100,000 students take its...
А мне интересно, а как давно у меня заглючила вебка? Сейчас. А чё за прикол? Камера, ты чё? Не дури. А чё? А, прикольно. Так, сейчас, да. Блин, у меня, правда, зарядка заканчивается. Сейчас попробуем перезапустить. Что такое? А чё? И чё? О, найс. Что-то поглючило. И такое случается, и такое. Что поделать? Окей, я поставила криво. Только не падай, пожалуйста. Секунделу. А ты можешь стать ровно? Все. Найс. Возвращаемся. Хорошо, что я периодически смотрю и проверяю. Я не знаю, что он отключил. Решил прикольнуться. Так, мы послушали здесь сегодня дальше. И чё?
Fort Milner was the home... 100,000 students take it...
А чё появились? Ладно. Даже ничего не скажет. Ну ладно. Ну и ладно, ну и не надо. Мы идем наверх. Ну, пойдем, посмотрим, поищем. А куда Нона это все-таки пошла, то получается? Нона же мы ее отправили в форт. Она должна была там встретиться с Кларисой. Вроде как. А вы фонарики, может, ли?
Oh, no. Don't be locked. Come on.
Well, we didn't really need to go back anyway, right?
Unless there's no way out, then yes, we might have. Well, Clarissa got in through some other door, so we should be fine, hypothetically speaking. Speaking of which, she dated Michael? Is that right?
Hey, it was his life, you know, not mine. He could do whatever he wanted. I didn't mean to put it like...
Yeah, I got it. I mean, was he the type of guy that would go for that, like, sort of thing? I'm just trying to...
Well, you know, you'd have to ask him what he was into, I guess.
I mean, just from what I've heard of him, like that one story about the cops just straight buying him a beer? Just what would a guy like that see in her? Like, at least at the start. There must have been something, right?
It's not a trick question, Jonas. She's been the homecoming queen every year since she grew boobs. And he'd been the captain of every sports team he'd ever played on. It was practically an arranged marriage.
Huh. Okay. It's just interesting, I guess, to me.
Они договорят, и я хочу этот...
Look, it really wasn't a big deal.
Посмотреть, что вот это вот за дверь. Чё? Спасибо. Почему-то подсвечивается синим вот здесь цифры. То есть до этого они были... Либо зелеными, либо красными. Я думала, что откроется. Ну ладно. Нет, так нет.
Can you imagine sleeping here?
I'm trying not to. But why would the construction guys leave the bed frames? Seems kind of, I don't know, kind of morbid.
Yeah, it's just strange to see it like this.
Не так понимаю. Это как будто военные что-то передавали. Интересно.
Stuff like this, I always thought it was pretty. Kind of like, I don't know, kind of like the buildings being reclaimed by the trees and the soot and the soil, you know?
Well, right now it just looks like scary tentacles, so...
У меня такое лицо серьезно, когда я читаю.
In the daytime, this is pretty much skater mecca.
I can tell.
Сосредоточенная. Я не знаю, зачем я это делаю, я просто проверяю. Возможно, я оттягиваю что-то. Я не уверена. Пойдем наверх. Чё?
Hey, that's... Clarissa!
Clarissa, hold up! Jonas, what happened? Are you all right? Jonas, can you hear me?
Ой, здесь, по-моему, будет очень жуткий момент, я помню. Я это зеркало помню. То есть тебя вообще ничего не напрягло, да? Серьезно? Мне страшно.
Testing. Okay. I can't hear anything outside at all, but luckily this radio thing's working. Look, whatever. Clarissa's not in here, and it's just a room, so, like, riddle me that, first of all, and then second of all, I can't get out.
The door opened like a second ago. Can't you... Are you sure you're just not turning the knob the right way, or...
I can't hear anything outside at all, but there's just a really weird lock here. Does anything out there explain what this is?
Я вижу подсказку, да.
I'm okay. You know, I thought it was dark out there, but let me tell you, when you're trapped in a broom closet, it gets a lot...
Томми?
Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something.
Кто такой Томми?
When the time comes, let Jonas talk to his mom. How is this possible? What's going on?
Что Томми?
And, I mean, you saw Clarissa too, right? Like, that wasn't just me, because there's, like, nothing in here. There's no way she could have, like... There's no bag. You know, I never wanted to be a DJ. And this isn't really enticing me to start, but I can sort of see the appeal now, you know? But I'd be a horrible talk radio guy, like just giving opinions. I wouldn't know what to say, really. I wouldn't want to do it anyway. It'd be like a slow, horrible death by anxiety or something, talking to all those listeners. And they have to get up at like 3 a.m., right? Those guys, those talk radio guys, they start at like 5? I'd be like the late night, like the late night old rock guy, and they'd like keep me on the books to like, you know, point at for credibility. Hey, we don't just play the pop crap. We got Mummy on from midnight to 2, and he sometimes plays Badfinger, so what's your problem? Okay, well, whenever you're ready to, tell me how to get out of here, just go ahead and yell it. Thank you.
Не всем пока понимать, что он делает. Может мне сюда дальше пойти? А, ну я туда не могу пройти, потому что там закрыто. Я понимаю, что там при помощи радио надо открыть. Может, теперь здесь я смогу что-нибудь сделать? Как вариант. Просто здесь какая-то очень странная дверь. И подсвечивается очень странно синий. Что-то какой-то затуп у меня начался, если честно. Так, и чё? Ну, радио мне там ничего не дает, никаких приколов. Может, провод здесь, наверху, радио под... Как будто здесь что-то надо делать, кстати, потому что здесь какие-то вот полосочки, не знаю, как это описать. Давай прямо здесь. Ну. Здесь только поют. Тяжело.
I thought we were... I don't know what I thought. Not nothing.
You can have everything and still feel like you have nothing. Kings and queens commit suicide too.
She didn't.
I know, just making a point.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Что делать-то?
Okay, what just happened? 'Cause that...
Подожди, то есть все это время я могла открыть дверь? Серьезно, я же нажимала туда. Ой.
That sucked.
It's I guess a one-way lock?
I just wish one thing would work here like anything works out in the real world.
Radio locks. The technology here has always been... It's like primitive and from the future.
Yeah, no, it's something.
Oh, here's a padlock code. 3418. It's on a list of... Huh. They call codes cookies. Is that slang or something?
I don't know, but we got the combo, so great. Hey, did you see that? In the mirror? The reflection was weird.
Don't think I'm nuts or anything, but my reflection kind of gave me, like, fatherly advice that made absolutely no sense when you were stuck just now.
Какой-то Томми именно говорил.
Seriously? I'm gonna take a picture, see if the flash will make something happen.
Возможно, это не самая лучшая идея. Мало ли. Ну и чё, как?
It seems all right now. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Здесь тоже ничего нет. Ладно. Значит, идем дальше. Ну, пойдем. Что так интересно, типа 3, 4, 18.
Okay, just making sure. I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen, so let's just carry on.
Может, что-то сделать, кстати, надо. Опять азбука Морзе. Чё так странно? Нет? Ничего не поменялось. Ну ладно. Ладно. Я думала, может, что-то поменялось все-таки. Что меня... Вот та дверь не дает покоя мне, если честно. Пойдем. Ага. Пу-пу-пу.
Oh, gonna hate to go out in that. So actually, before we press on, I've had to go pee for like a while now, so since we're stuck anyway, I thought...
Oh my god, go in the corner then.
I'm sorry. I know this is like way too much too soon for us right now, but I'm gonna totally explode.
Так уж все
I'll
нормально.
force it out fast.
Все бывает.
Be quieter. It's like louder than the rainstorm.
Hey, what was that? That sounded like a door. Is somebody out there?
She knows it's us. I don't think she'd be freaking out like this if she wasn't, like, in trouble or something.
You know, it just occurred to me she could also be having like a Ren episode. A Renisode. Possessed, or whatever we want to call it.
No, Clarissa's just being Clarissa, making everything harder than it has to be.
Hello? Is this... God, is this going out, or... Wait, I can hear myself, that's not...
Man, maybe
God,
she didn't
does
see us.
anybody...
I don't know, but whatever, she still has a radio, so we still gotta get to her.
The handprints are a macabre touch.
Do you know who did that? Please tell me it's like a known thing teenagers here do or something.
It's probably like children. They have such little hands.
Yeah, little kids just
Меня очень напрягает,
making a
если
mess
мигаешь
of
эта лампочка,
things.
иначе сейчас будет сказать жопа.
What was that? You heard that, right?
Something just fell. Relax. I'm sure a bird landed on...
High in the Cascades
А, не
Mountains of
договорила.
Washington, the Navy opens the world's largest radio transmitter. Its 1 million watts can flash a message around the world in a tenth of a second. Hey kids, wanna play a game?
What is it doing?
Веселит,
Be
веселит.
sharp and listen, mister. This is going to tell the classification board a lot about what can be expected of you in the future. How many questions will you be able to get in the allotted time?
Like a test?
This isn't how you play hangman.
Here's a simple one to start, so don't hold your breath. What is the name of the school you are standing in?
School
10.
we're standing in. Isn't this
9.
like a classroom?
8.
I thought it was just like a fort.
7. 6.
Fort Milner, right? I mean, that's not a...
Our friends are finding this tough.
Я правда не помню, что здесь надо выбирать.
I don't care. Just don't hurt...
Don't hurt playmates.
Oh, Jesus. What is going on?
I feel like I'm stuck on a tilt-a-whirl.
Just keep the pointer on the button. Question 2. What did the communications officers at Fort Milner call
Печеньки!
codes?
Who would know that? This isn't World
You'd
War...
call codes cookies?
There. Now you're cooking. Coded radio transmitters have an important job, and you wouldn't want them to be unqualified.
No. I mean, like any job, right?
Like anything. Right.
We are an island race, and through all our times, the sea has ruled our breaks.
Jonas, are you, doing okay?
One last round and you've cleared your exam. Pencils ready. How many officers died in the sinking of the USS Kanaloa?
Вообще не помню.
10. 9.
Не знаю, давай 12. Я, если честно, вообще не помню.
You're off, Bob. That's not gonna cut it. 97 brave men and women died on the USS Kanaloa.
Так там даже не было.
12 passengers. It all adds up to another fact for the classification board. Just another fact among many.
Ну, я на один хотя бы ответила правильно. Ну, хоть что-то. Джонас. Дружище. А если бы я, например, на все ответила неправильно, то что тогда? Звук просто прям очень давящий. Чё? И чё?
The United States submarine Kanaloa is shown for the first time in Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Pacific waters patrolling for the enemy. Through the periscope, the commander looks out over the ocean's surface. Kanaloa was lost today, lost at sea, near...
Is this... Are you the dead officers that sunk on the Kanaloa?
We are sunken.
What do you want?
For the first time,
Just
Time.
What? That was not fun.
Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling...
Ой, я даже попью, я что-то в таком ахере.
And thank you for listening.
Ой.
This is just unbelievable.
Я думал, тут прошел.
Can anyone just...
That's gotta be Clarissa. Let's get her and get out of here. Or use her radio and get out of here, but let's just get out of here.
Ой, сюда как-то зутинка, конечно.
Clarissa's asleep right now. Be still so as not to wake her.
Чего?
Huh?
Ой! Я в таком небольшом напряжении сейчас, если честно.
Cross your fingers. Clarissa?
Oh, well, look at this. The super twins decided to grace me with their presence.
Слушай, мы тебя сейчас здесь оставим.
Are you all right?
I mean, yeah. Why? Yeah, sure. My hair might be a little weird, but there's not a lot I can do about that.
You just sounded off, I guess. Right? Didn't she sound off?
I don't really know what she normally sounds like.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm fine now, so...
All right, where's this famous radio?
I don't know. I can't get it to do anything I want.
Alex, want to take a look at this?
А чё не ты?
Yeah.
Ты же вроде там спец.
This is like a low frequency thing. It's just meant for the bass. It won't... I don't think it can beam out.
Really?
No. Isn't there a way...
These officers who know your problems full and well will give you a friendly and sympathetic hearing.
Who is that?
Cross your fingers.
Jonas, wait. We're in another... Got looped again.
Crap. Well, just keep me in the loop. I didn't mean to say that.
Простите. Я пытаюсь свою небольшую...
Clarissa! Is there anything like... Can we cut her down with something?
Напряжение снять.
Clarissa? I would have swore she was in here.
Better gone than dead.
Oh, maybe this was the thing, the radio she was using. If we can get it to... I mean, she got it to kind of work, so...
Yeah, it only broadcasts within a short space. It's not gonna do what we need it to.
Really? How do you know?
Jonas, we're in a loop. We already just... It's okay. Knock yourself out.
Ну и чё? Ничего, да? Про что она и сказала, в принципе.
Clarissa?
Clarissa, it's us. It's Alex. Are you okay?
Alex.
Ты куда?
Oh my god! Why would she do that?
Ты...
Why would she do that? We're not... It's not like we're...
She was like possessed. I just... This is... Jonas, this is so horrible.
Ты чё?
I don't...
Не, она, конечно,
I don't even know what to...
Клариса крыса, но...
I can't even imagine telling him.
Но даже этого я ей не желаю.
Or how to tell them.
Telling them, I just want to... We have to round them up before anything else... Before anything like this, like... I don't even know what happened here, Jonas. If they're thinking of doing the same thing...
Well... Wow. There's no way she got up from that, right? Like, there's no way. We both saw...
Wait, she's... I can't think of the appropriate word here.
Dead? The word is dead. She should be dead, Alex. I watched her. There was no breaking that fall, so... How'd she walk away? This isn't possible, cuz...
We did just go through a... sort of a temporal anomaly. A time thing. Maybe it's screwed with what happened?
Well, regardless... Good news?
Yeah, we'll see.
Да хрен его знает. Тут вообще не понятно, что происходит. Вы простите, что я сейчас просто сижу с таким каменным лицом и читаю это все. Я осмысляю. Пытаюсь понять, что происходит. Угу.
Let's just get back to Ren at the comm tower. Maybe he's had better luck than us at... anything?
А, то есть мы здесь вышли. А это как нам лучше туда пойти? А как нам пойти? А как? Что?
I wondered, could this be one of them there booby traps? Could be.
Точно. Тут же точно можно было с этими камешками, что можно было делать. Я что-то забыла вообще про них. Ладно. Блин, интересно, сколько я пропустила уже? Ну, пойдемте дальше. Семиночку кое-что проверю. Так, нормально еще. Все нормально.
Mayday! May! Oh, crap. This isn't... Ren, this is just coming out of the speakers on the roof thing. It's not... Ugh.
Alright, if Ren and Nona are in the comm tower...
How can anyone stand to listen to me all
Where
day?
did Clarissa hobble off to?
Let's talk to Ren and Nona before we try and find her, because, like, I don't know, maybe they know something we don't.
Я теперь просто высматриваю эти камешки. Пирамидки с камушком.
Hey! Hey! I saw you guys coming up from the tower. The Dick Tower.
I think you mean Harden Tower.
Please don't ruin that for me. It's all I have left.
How's Nona doing? We heard what I imagine was her first radio cast ever earlier.
Yeah, no. She's... I don't know. I mean, she's frazzled one moment, then that makes me frazzled, then she sees that I'm frazzled, so she, like, freezes up.
Any luck contacting somebody?
Nope. No luck to speak of. And honestly, I thought this week was gonna be a big...
Well, we're all here now. Well, I mean, except Clarissa, but we're mostly all here, and we'll come up with something.
I hope so. The stupid radio has been what my therapist would call a negative reinforcer. Just won't work right. I'm so glad I took that second brownie.
What?
It's kind of, you know, it's just about to start doing...
When did you take a second one? How many do you even have?
I ate it just before you came, and I have more than a couple. It's no big deal.
Wait, you're not messing with us? You seriously took another one?
It was like half of one, all right? It's just to level me out. It'll bring me back up. That's...
Fine. If that's what it takes to get you through the night, then okay. Great.
I don't need it. I just needed it now.
Oh, God.
This thing doesn't work.
Not getting anything?
I'm getting something, but it's like, I don't know.
We heard you on the squawk box. When I tried it, I just got static and a weird sound, so...
That's about all that I'm getting. Sorry I was, like, weird earlier. But, hey, have you figured out what's going on yet?
Да, вообще не понимаю, что происходит.
You've been like...
Look, we tuned into something in the cave, and it was like Gabriel sounded the trumpet. Just everything went terrible.
And, ghosts.
Yes. Oh, I got it. This is great. This is perfect.
Ой,
I
я не
know
то
exactly
пошла.
what to do.
Do you?
Yeah, totally. It's Maggie Adler.
Maggie Adler?
Yeah, she has a boat. Had a boat. I mean, the boat's still here, but she's not...
Her house, manor, or whatever it is behind a huge gate. You can see it coming up here from Main Street.
No, I know, but the keys to it are here, somewhat readily available. My sister, Allie, worked at the parks office in town. She had to deliver that old woman her mail every day. I know that they have the key.
Okay, so...
No, we are not. We are not gonna go with the plan. The first plan put forth by the group's resident Burnout.
Hey, come on. I'm not a burnout. Okay.
Well, and I'm not saying it's the best plan, but
Ну,
what
типа
other
да, хоть
plan
что-то.
is there really, Jonas?
Oh,
Хоть
I don't
как-то.
know. Fix the radio,
Но врываться,
find
конечно, к этой
Clarissa,
старушке,
set fire to the mug
хоть
shop,
она уже и
and
почила.
these are just off the top of my
Ну,
head.
такое.
Yeah, I'm still worried about Clarissa.
But we don't know where Clarissa is.
I'm not saying literally do that. I'm just... There's other things we can do.
But there isn't.
Ren, understand it is completely your fault that we're in this to begin with.
What?
And now you want us to trust you when things are really bad?
Come on, Jonas, this is nobody's fault. Ghosts
Что
are
Джонас
never
прям дико
anybody's
изменит.
fault, certainly not ours.
Yeah, guys, this isn't really productive.
It should be obvious to even the cheap seats that you're the only new weirdo who throws this whole social harmony thing we got going on.
Рен,
I
слушай.
mean, we all grew up with each other.
Guys, you know there's no television cameras here, right? Take the energy down a notch.
Alex, I am not putting my life in his hands. This whole thing has been a complete joke to this guy. I can't believe you're even kind of defending him.
Jonas.
The stories I heard about this guy, he's a maniac, okay? He's gonna trash our only legitimate means of getting out of here if you buy into this crap.
Legitimate means? What are you even talking about? You have no idea.
Guys, stop it. Stop. The collective neuroses call a truce, okay?
Yes, please.
Look,
Я тоже буду
I don't
ходить и
care
нервно
what
это
Caveman
говорить.
Jonas says. There is a boat at Maggie Adler's house, and the key to her house is back on Main Street.
And the backup plan for when this thing fails spectacularly is two of us have to
Не
stay
надо.
here by the semi-functioning walkie-talkie.
Fine by me. Alex has the radio. Are you okay to go into town? Not that you wouldn't be okay.
Honestly, anything to get me off this tower and away from this specific configuration of yelling people would do wonders for me right now.
You shouldn't go alone. We don't need like 3 of us up here.
Yeah, I'll totally go. It's my, like, brilliant idea or whatever.
Are you kidding? Your food is gonna start kicking in any second. Beyond that, you're a completely unreliable basket case.
I am not a basket case.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Okay, keeping in mind who you've been able to depend on the whole night.
Yes, keeping in mind who you're tired of.
Keeping in mind who's taller, who do you want coming with you?
Yeah, your oldest pal.
Oh my god.
Or your new psycho stepbrother.
Alright, she doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's fine. Let's just go.
Я ничего не хочу отвечать.
First you ditch me back in town to talk to this guy about God knows what, and now that stuff's gone crazy, you're still picking him over me?
Я ничего не сказала.
Him?
Ren, come on. It'll be fine. We'll watch the walkie-talkie.
Ren, you ate another brownie. What do you expect me to do?
I expect you to, like, care? I expect you to think, hey, maybe Ren needs some support. Just fine, whatever. Have fun, you two.
This isn't fun. That's the point.
Oh, God. Will you just shut up?
Okay, before things get stupid again, good luck with the whole key thing. We'll be waiting, guys.
Мне кажется, просто Рен, он как будто бы ревнует Алекс к Джонасу. Джонас, да ведь. Поэтому так себя ведет. Ну, плюс еще бахнул своих этих кексиков с непонятным содержимым. И поэтому такие приколы выдает. Но это вообще не ок, такое поведение. То есть так нельзя делать, особенно в такой стрессовой ситуации. Сейчас я... У меня губы пересохли. В такой стрессовой ситуации надо делать все сообща. Не надо еще больше усугублять ситуацию, значит, все это выйдет из-под контроля и начнется просто полный хаос. Что Джонас упертый баран, что Рен упертый баран. И опять-таки, я не выбрала никого, типа, кто мне помогал. И Рен такой, все понятно. Вот так вот, значит, да. Вот так вот ты выбираешь Джонаса, значит. Но это не так, абсолютно не так. Тем более ты сам не захотел идти в эту пещеру. Чел. Релакс. Ну, это прям очень тупо. Скажу я так. Рен.
No hard feelings, right?
Да хрен его
Good luck with the
поймешь.
thing, Alex.
Ой, понятно, включила обиженку. Все ясно с тобой. Все с тобой ясно.
Are you feeling any better since the last time we saw you?
I don't know. Like, I'm getting the flu, honestly. But whatever. I'll rally. Just come back with the key.
Да уж постараемся. Ребят, может, кто-нибудь из вас знает азбуку Морзе? Тут непонятно ничего. Вообще ничего не понятно. А на Кларису вы забили, да, я так понимаю? Окей. Идем, значит, искать ключи. Я вот думаю... Пытаюсь прикинуть, просто вспомнить, насколько игра длинная или нет. Типа, дотянет ли просто мой телефон с вебкой до конца или нет. Я-то, в принципе, себя вообще нормально чувствую. То есть я могу еще сидеть и сидеть. Тем более еще Кайся спит, поэтому... Не проблемно, короче, это все. Ладно, посмотрим. Просто у меня тут пока проблематично немного подключать телефон к компу, потому что у нас тут все заложено картонками, чтобы Кайса не грызла провода. Она это очень любит делать, очень любит нас доводить. Причем она это делает именно, чтобы привлечь наше внимание. Не просто, что вот она такая играется, а именно, когда она хочет привлечь наше внимание. Вот такие приколдесы. Еще мы заметили, что когда, например, мы вдвоем с Димой дома, то она обязательно начинает творить какую-то дичь. Если мы, вот, например, я одна или Дима дома один, то она просто спокойный ребенок. Это самый идеальный ребенок. Самый лучший кошечка. Спит целый
Okay,
день.
look. I'm gonna say
Спокойнее.
I'm sorry now for what happened up there, but I do not want you to take it as an admission of guilt. That distinction is important because I don't think anything that I said was that off base.
You, like, completely lost it up there. And for no reason either. I mean, we should be, like, in this together.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow up. Look, and I just want to clear the air too, just so Ren or whoever can't use it as ammo against me. But you might have heard that I, went to jail at some point. I never went to jail, but I did beat up a guy and get sent to juvenile detention for it.
No.
And I just wanted you to know so it wasn't like a thing hanging over your head or anything.
Why'd you do it?
Just, my mom got sick, and then she got real sick, and then this kid, Timmy Finster, threw a baseball at my head, and yes, he was joking, but I don't know, I just popped. Yeah, it was as stupid as it sounds, and I'm not gonna defend myself.
What happened to the other guy?
Сейчас, простите, я хочу посмотреть, просто куда идти.
Hospitalized? Not for a
Подождите.
while, but...
Я просто не совсем понимаю, как... Куда... Так, ну, наверное, сюда.
I tried to visit him after I got out, but he wouldn't see me. My mom...
Простите, я пытаюсь понять, как нам... Я нашла только одну из 12 аномалий.
I never really squared it with her in a way that, I don't know, things never really work out the way you want, you know? But, whatever.
Are you okay?
It's not like I'm sick or whatever, I'm fine. I'm not gonna say I'm a good guy, Alex, but I'm trying to be, and that's really about all I can say.
You are a good guy, Jonas. I'm a scary judge of people. I'm like a bee. I can sense stuff. But I'm serious now. You're a good guy, okay? Say it. I'm a good guy.
Okay,
I'm a
alright,
good boy.
I'm a good guy.
Как
Let's
говорят, я
just
хороший
move on.
мальчик. Хороший мальчик песиком. Что за чел?
This is the Sentry, sculpted by Lieutenant Peter Hasborough. It was installed here in 1979 to remind all who view it of Fort Milner's original intent, to serve as a beacon of harbor defense. Though the base would eventually become acclaimed as the birthplace of many radio innovations during World War II, and until its deactivation would be known more for its schooling and the tragic sinking of the USS Kanaloa, the fort's spirit will always be that of the watchful sentry, steady, protective, and ever vigilant of enemies both foreign and domestic. This is the Sentry.
Okay. Okay. Куда я вообще иду? Ой, что за место? Бункер какой-то. Что за бункер? Подождите, а там что? Дайте мне еще аномалию. Я что-то заступила. Если честно. Да, иду. Чё иду? Зачем? А, это вот Адлер. Все, я поняла. Поместье Адлер. Рано. Ой, случайно нажала. Рановато. Значит, двигаем дальше. Тут тоже что-то можно послушать. О, я вижу аномалию, кстати.
This early version of what would today be considered a blast and fallout shelter was commissioned and built in 1946. The above-ground hub leads to a bunker 60 feet beneath the Earth's surface, molded with layers of poured concrete and packed earth. The lead blast door will only unlock through use of the call and response system, a setup devised by Lieutenant Commander Matthew Feinberg to prevent tampering. If the Catbird Station, a small watch point in Edwards Forest, radios in a decoded attack, the shelter door will automatically open, triggering an alarm and compulsory evacuation. This early version.
Okay.
The island is famously named after Colonel Caleb Edwards for his glorious and triumphant slaughtering of countless families during one of the great ethnic cleansings of the 20th century. The forceful removal of an ignorant people to make space for destined holders is a time-honored tradition in our still young country. And you will be a part of that heritage, Alex. Do not resist. It will be over soon.
What the fuck? Это было стрёмно, если честно. Во-первых, сначала я удивилась, что он сказал, что назван в честь такого-то челика Эдвардса, который там порубил кучу семей, и потом обращение еще к Алекс было в конце. Это жутко. Реально жутко. Ой. Я не туда вышла. Я потерялась. Подожди, а как выйти к этот... Что я... Подожди. Я, наверное, поняла, как мне надо было пойти. Наверное, пройти здесь внизу, где спуск к поместью вот этой бабёнки старушки, и потом там пойти налево, там же был проход. Вроде как. Ну, иди. Наверное. Не знаю. Сейчас посмотрим. Побежит. Ну да, значит, правильно я шла. Но зато мы бы не нашли тогда аномалию. Вообще, конечно, я бы вернулась сейчас по тем всем локациям и нашла бы другие аномалии, но я не знаю, сколько это будет интересно. Но мне интересно. О.
How many of you are there? How many?
Интересно, кто это говорит. Все правильно. Вот. А тут нет такой музычки. Но эти же двери по-любому как-то открываются, нет? Ну ладно.
This data command annex, as it had been dubbed, was used during the base's early years as the communication nerve center for outside military installations. It was also the primary office of Marianne Bozek, a civilian who developed communications protection through the invention of the famed wall system. A type of radio frequency identification, wall, standing for wave-assisted lock, assigned each person who was stationed at Fort Milner a call sign, through which they could use their portable two-wave radios to unlock prescribed doors and gates.
Может, у меня потом как-нибудь там прокачается мое радио, если буду открывать эти двери. Не знаю. непонятно, если честно. Сложно, непонятно. А тут чё? Чё? Не пролезть, да? Ну ладно. Ну, мы идем правильно. Все окей. Окей. Ну ладно, пойдем пока. Как нам велит игра? Сохранение.
This is...
Хотите?
This is whatever, but are you, like, religious at all? I mean, my dad said your mom wasn't, but it doesn't necessarily mean...
I can probably guess where you're going with this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Why?
I only bring it up because, well, because my mom was Methodist, but I don't know. I was just wondering if you were.
Yeah, I could see having some of that stuff could be timely now, just for processing this. Like having some armor.
Some aspects of it just help me, I guess, day to day. A little.
Like what aspects?
Just the, that everything, well, not that everything happens for a reason or whatever, but just that some things are inevitable. I don't know, I'm just babbling now.
I get that. Don't worry about the stuff you can't control.
Yeah, but whatever.
Вообще, что интересно, что как бы здесь вообще нет людей.
Is that? Oh my god, is that Clarissa? She's, well, I was gonna say okay, but...
Clarissa, where have you been? The last time we saw you jumped out a window. We thought you were dead.
Oh, Jesus, she's doing the thing, the eye thing. Christ, this is not... I am not getting used to this, I'll be honest.
Okay, just what do you guys want? This is just really lost its charm, I have to say.
Maybe the ghosts or whatever wanna help us somehow? Is that the, like, point of trying to, whatever, like, talk through us or something?
Да хрен его знает. Чего они хотят, зачем они лезут?
Doing, hun?
Она не в порядке, явно.
Alex, little help over here.
Саня в порядке. В порядке, Саня.
Clarissa, why don't you crawl down from there, please?
Ну, поехали. Чё? Погнали.
Jesus.
You think you can control me?
Clarissa?
Are you not possessed right now?
Possessed. I am possessed. I am consumed with an unending fury.
She was wonderful with her hands. Yet, I keep hurting, and I really don't want to.
Clarissa, we're your friends. This whole thing has been about saving you from
Friends?
You have a distasteful definition.
When you're off, the little machine has no more heart than a brain.
No more heart.
Man, Jonas, what was all that about?
I don't know. Clarissa, are you all right? Steady, just take it easy.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, just take it slow. You've just been through something.
Do you remember anything that happened?
I remember waiting in Fort Milner and seeing you.
That's it?
How did I get here?
I think we were hoping you could tell us that, but I don't even know if it matters. You're here now.
The usual answer to any question tonight has been, I have no idea, and sorry to say, but this is no different.
You really don't remember anything?
No, I remember something. I remember you with that radio. And I remember feeling like you were the reason all of this was happening.
Wait, it's Clarissa's turn already?
Yeah, it's my turn. What do you mean it's Clarissa's turn already? I haven't even asked one question. Everyone's asking me. I get to do the asking now.
Wait, what's going on? We're back at the...
It's Clarissa's turn?
Yeah, it's Clarissa's turn.
And you, of all people, should know what my question is gonna be, because I'm not gonna waste it. Alex, what did you do? Explain why me and my best friend, and your idiot best friend...
Look, when we went into the cave, we found a thing, and I used the radio to somehow tune it in, and I think it jump-started everything.
I see.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Jonas, now you're seeing who you're stuck to until graduation.
Clarissa, seriously, I can vouch for this. This isn't her fault.
It has to be her fault. Of course it's her fault. There's no other way this story goes.
Okay, Clarissa, come on. I said I was sorry. You don't have to pile on.
Pile on?
No, come on, Clarissa. Let's not do this right
You're
now.
gonna learn, Jonas. I swear to God. The town looks at her like she has a red letter tattooed on her frickin' forehead. And the giant, lit up Christmas tree reason why is that Michael is dead because of her. Because of her.
It would take a very sick person to see it that way, and I would love to hear the explanation.
Michael was gonna leave town. He was free. He was out of here until this one convinced him to take her swimming for one last God knows what. And he drowned. He drowned in Horn Lake while this one could barely flap her arms.
You weren't there. No one was there, so how the hell would you know?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows the freak sister who let her brother die while she clung scared to the bow line.
Okay, enough. Seriously. This is... Clarissa, this is so... I can't even believe we're talking about this right now.
Jonas, it was awful, all right? It's still awful, and
I know it's okay, I know. But right now we're gonna break into that office.
Я просто кругами хожу, чтобы как-то это сбавить уровень тревожности и напряжения.
We're gonna find the key, and we're going to go home.
No.
No, what do you mean no?
All the Oxenfree.
So let's... Wait, what? Wasn't Clarissa with us like 2 seconds ago? That's crazy, it was like she was just here.
Yeah. Yeah, she was, but we're looping again, so God only knows where she is now.
You know, I don't understand how what we did in that cave is making any of this happen. Like, what are the triangles? What are the gates? Why are there ghosts? Why?
Maybe tuning in just knocked everything off center a bit? But I mean, I might as well be talking about flying carpets, because just who knows with this stuff.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna... Whatever, we're here to get the key, and then we can leave and put all of this far behind us. Let's do it. The office is right here.
У меня такое ощущение, что я просто смотрю как будто сериал. Здесь, во-первых, очень много таких вот диалогов, да и сюжет такой типа воу, закручивающий. А подожди, а куда идти?
I'm gonna need your help with the door thing, I'm sure.
А куда? Я не туда пришла? Так мне надо было все-таки наверх туда, там? Да? Нет? Я не знаю. Я уже ничего не понимаю. Но вообще что-то с Клариссой не то в том плане, что она как будто как какой-то... Еще непонятно, что здесь происходит. Все-таки непонятно. Что за дичка?
Yep, this isn't budging.
Well, the lock looks, less than modern. Let's just brute force it, both of us. It might splinter, but we should get in.
Wait, what about, like, the alarms?
Yes, please, come and arrest us. Just get me out of here.
Ну, в какой-то степени, да. Такой вариант.
All right. Let's see if Ren's plan was a good one or not.
Сигнализации здесь нет.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Hey, know what kind of jet that is?
Not a chance.
Cool. Carry on. I think here's something. It's another pocket radio, I think. But it's like there's way more stations on the dial.
It says that... Here's another one. It says they're wall radios.
Теперь
Wall
нифига
stands
тут.
for wave-assisted lock.
Ё-моё, сколько здесь
That
переводов.
frequency thing, where each frequency is like a key to open the doors around here. It says that you use them like identification tags. It must work for the gate, too.
Okay, cool, great.
Oh, wait, look at this. Personal effects of Margaret Dorothy Adler.
Why would her stuff be here? Didn't her family, or, like, hasn't her family been carting her things back to town?
We can head back. I'm just gonna...
Простите,
Here,
если было
this
громко.
is... To whom it should concern. This is a letter from her? This island and its history is a lie. Wow. Well, this is going somewhere.
А я хотела посмотреть.
What could that mean?
Нет, да.
I've been compelled by both forces outside my
Ладно.
control and my own willful concern for the safety of others to conceal the many truths about Edwards Island. But now I feel any further inaction.
Many truths.
Shh. Inside, you'll find 2 wall-equipped radios.
Oh my god, the Kanaloa was destroyed by friendly fire? We've been lied to all this time.
Внезапно. Сторожевое судно ВМФ США Уолтер Рой потопило судно Канало в результате дружественного огня 23 октября 1943 года. На нем находился прототип ядерного реактора, и судно было отправлено на испытание несколькими неделями ранее. Мало кто вообще знал о его существовании, что лишь устроило сомнение, когда сигнал подлодки оказался обрезан. Никто, кроме горстки людей, никогда не узнает всей правды. Позже я знала, что техник по вооружению Уолтера Роя был на свадьбе Фрэнсиса Солтера. Солтер был же инженером на Канало. Почему-то кажется мне странным.
I've commandeered the old Cardinal Station 140.1 and used it to relay clues to nearby beacons buried throughout the area. Find these beacons in the notes within and discover the true chronicle of the island.
Oh god, chores. I don't care if the soldiers secretly smoked opium or got the village wives pregnant. I just want to get out of here.
Я нет
All right,
хотела.
just let me finish. To whosoever finds the material know that I am discomfited for keeping it hidden and ashamed for the lies I helped preserve. But also know that I acted in what I felt were the best interests for all at the time. And truly for the interest of time itself? And then
I've seriously had like dreams about this. Finding a secret, digging it up, it turning out to be a mechanical unicorn.
please do not get glassy eyes over this, okay? We do not have to dig up some old lady's recycling. We can just go home.
Мне вот интересно, а будут отправлять, например, по всей карте обратно, чтобы там, например, что-то открыть, что-то посмотреть и все в этом духе? Потому что вот эта дверь, которая с замком, она была где вот эти казармы и на форте. Мне интересно, что там. Я пыталась ее открыть. Собственно, вот.
Alex, why are you wearing that jacket? It's like 75 degrees.
Ты сам в
The
куртке
sun's
ходишь.
out, you
Ты
know?
дурак, что ли?
I thought you said you were going to go swimming anyway. You bring a jacket, but you don't bring a swimsuit?
It's cold, that's why. The sun is kinda out, but when you're in the shade, it drops to like 50.
No, it doesn't.
Hey, Michael, we didn't bring drinks. Did we? I thought we said we'd bring drinks.
Wait, Michael?
Yeah? What is it? Did I almost step on a crab or something?
What? Why am I here?
What, you don't want to hang out at the beach? There's stuff in town, but it's all boring knick-knack shops or whatever.
No, why am I here right now with you?
Because you said, I studied enough for my French test, I want to go to the beach. Which I thought was very unlike you, by the way.
You made the right choice, Alex.
You're dead.
I'm dead. I'm dead?
I think she's talking about the...
Oh, the car? No, they don't... Listen, Mom and Dad know. They don't care. Well, I mean, they cared a little, but they know I can fix a broken taillight.
No, just listen to me. You will drown. Not here, but at Horn Lake, back at home.
You seem really confident. She seems confident. I'm a little nervous.
I would be.
Relax, Alex. I'm gonna teach you how to swim at the pool in the park. Don't worry about it.
Today turned out to be a flawless day. It really did.
Yeah, no, it did. It really did. I wanted to bring a kite, but thought you'd laugh at me.
Carissa, doesn't this... Don't you remember we're all on the island? Nona's there.
I love Nona like a three-legged puppy, but she would shrivel up and die in the sun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's better off at home, trust me.
А мне интересно, типа, это ее реально бэкнуло в прошлое, или это просто как такие воспоминания, флешбеки именно? Я вот это пытаюсь понять. Вообще я хотела дойти вот до той будки, открыть дверь и закончить, но тут уже начался бэк, и я...
What's his face, Mr. Collins English?
Truthfully, I've
sorry. I think, yeah, I accidentally left my phone on the ferry, because I do things like that.
Oh God, you idiot. Go get it before it leaves.
When I get back, I want to hear an Alex story.
Can't I just come with you?
I'll take 2 seconds. Think of something
Что-то
to
сейчас,
tell
мне
me.
кажется, Клариса выдаст. Какой-то прикол.
So,
If I were to ask you if you were, past Clarissa, that wouldn't make any sense to you, right?
past Clarissa, like am I past the name Clarissa, or? I guess I don't understand.
No, I mean, like there's a past and
a future. Okay, a future Clarissa. You're right. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry.
Ладно, Клариса не была
I'm glad we
крысой.
could all do stuff today. I'm glad you were cool with it. I mean, I know you guys are really close, and like, I know it can be annoying when somebody starts keeping all their time for their girlfriend or whatever. So, I think it would be cool if we could like continue to do things together.
Clarissa, no, this is different. He's my brother. I've known him since I was born. He's not just a friend I'm losing.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm sorry if you feel like you're losing him, because you're not. Michael, he loves you, like, a lot. I'm sure you know that, but he talks about you all the time. Oh, Alex did this, and Alex let the frogs out in science class. Isn't she hilarious?
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, of course.
I had to fight the skipper for it, but he didn't reckon how many squats I could do.
What's it up to, 6?
Only on burrito days. On non-burrito days, it's like 8.
Actually, Clarissa and I had a nice chat while you were away. Kinda sorry to see you back so soon, to be honest.
Oh, really? I'm sure Alex sold you on how I lock her in the basement and treat her like a shaved monkey.
The version I heard was you trap her in the greenhouse.
Yeah, well, it changes month to month.
No, it was perfectly fine. Perfectly amicable.
Amiable.
It means the same thing.
All right, sorry.
So, I actually really want a cold something, so I'm
Вы
gonna
не
run
могли
to
все
town to
сразу
get, like, a
купить.
soda. Anybody want anything?
Ну ладно.
Yeah, get me a drink too?
Sure. I'll be back.
Ладно.
Okay,
Я беру свои слова обратно. Переобулась. Клариса нормально. Но так вести себя нельзя.
I've missed you, man. I've just missed you a lot, that's all.
Hey, come on, I've missed you too. And I know I've been hanging out with Princess, but it's a two-way thing. You can knock on my door. We live in the same house. We gotta bring back movie night and board game night.
Yeah, sure.
And look, I know this was supposed to be our day, but I completely forgot I promised Clarissa I'd do something with her, so thanks for chaperoning. I know it's not what you had in mind, so...
Yeah, no problem. Just don't get all smoochy smooch while I'm in the general vicinity.
Because that would ever happen. It's important to me that you like Clarissa, Alex, so tell me the truth. What do you really think of her?
Ну, сейчас она крыса.
Stick with it. Stay with her. If she makes
Тогда, видимо, она была
you
нормальной.
laugh, who am I to say anything otherwise?
Thank you. Good blessings, good tidings. You know, I never noticed. That's a good-looking jacket. I should ask for it back. I don't like my new one. Feels like I got shoes on my arms or something.
No way, bucko.
Bucko? You haven't called me that in years.
Блин, мне так интересно, что там дальше. У меня телефон разрешает.
Alex, are you all right? Okay. Are you back? You've been acting super weird for like the last 5 minutes. Do you know that? I mean, I let it go for the first 2, but then it got stranger.
I don't know. What was I doing?
You kind of slowed down, then stopped. Then you were just shuffling your feet like you forgot how to actually move. And then you were kind of just muttering to yourself about like sandwiches or something. Whole thing was a weird little show, like you were having a stroke or something.
I was?
Почему не
Yes,
около
you said it
маяка?
doesn't matter what's in it. Potato chips always improve a sandwich. It was like to yourself.
А я хотела посмотреть, там
As long
дверь
as you're back
открыть.
among the living, let's
Верните
just
меня.
head to the gate, try the radio.
I didn't know Maggie grew up in Maine.
Похоже, статуя солдата есть в штате Мэн, где я выросла. Я, наверное, отчасти из-за этого и согласилась пойти в армию, когда нас Ай, засбоило меня все уже. Да, я думаю, сейчас схожу, вернусь назад к этим и все закончу. Нас вербовали в колледже, хоть моя семья и была против. А вот Анна, моя подруга детства, была, конечно же, безумно рада тому, что я смогу наконец сбежать. Я подала прошение о приеме на службу в 75-м, после того, как моя дочь, как дочь члена экипажа канала Фрэнсиса Солтера, меня попросила. Не знаю зачем, может, это все былые надежды помогать людям. Хотя, по идее, нет, мы туда не вернемся. А, в смысле, туда нельзя вернуться? Тогда, может, стоит, наверное, на этом закончить. Мы продолжим дальше потом. Ставлю тогда так. И сделаю так. Все это тут. Вот так. Ой. Не, ну сегодня, конечно, хорошо было. Вначале у меня, конечно, был затуп, потому что я с непривычки что-то вообще потерялась. Где-то была на своей волне. Вот. А так, я думаю, под конец я оживилась, но надо уже заканчивать, потому что у меня разряжается телефон. Да и в целом уже спина затекла, и надо Кайсу кормить. Короче, много всего. Вот. Собственно, значит, сегодня у нас что? Сегодня у нас четверг, да? Я не знаю, я посмотрю, возможно, в субботу я проведу стрим, но это не точно. Но на выходных я Давай ты не будешь глючить камера, спасибо. А, Скорее всего, на выходных либо в субботу, либо в воскресенье. Мы продолжим играть в Oxenfree. Потом я посмотрю, какая вообще вторая часть, стоит ли в нее играть. И я бы, конечно, ее тоже бы прошла, потому что мне интересно. Собственно, вот. Все. Значит, вообще, кстати, я все хотела сделать... Поставлю пока эту. Все хотела сделать какую-нибудь общую такую, как это сказать, общая рамочка, чтобы, короче, вот именно когда я что-то говорю, была вот камера моя и все, только рамка, фрейм. Вот. Я думаю, я займусь этим потом на днях как-нибудь после работы. Ну, чтобы все было красиво, а то у меня вот, блин, стрим стартинга, я тут базарю, а уже стрим заканчивается. Чё хочу сказать? Чё? Всем спасибо, кто посмотрел записи, кто был со мной онлайн. Всем спасибо. Всем всего хорошего.